Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the graveyard. Hope everybody's having a good Saturday night. It's good to have a live broadcast here. Finally starting to get my voice back. It's still a little bit scratchy, but we'll definitely take care of it. I already see that Spork Syndicate is lighting up the fire for the giveaway tonight. So we're going to go ahead and hit that super chat button for Spork Syndicate. For every $20 you donate to the channel tonight, you will get an extra 5th ticket. Now I've got 5 here already for Spork because he gave me a good pre-message to let me know. So we're going to go ahead and get those tickets folded up for Spork Syndicate. And thank you, Tom. Appreciate you very much. Thank you, Moose Man. I appreciate that. Yeah, it's the whole Christmas holiday and New Year's holiday. I was down with COVID and I lost my voice for almost 4 weeks, and I'm just starting to get it back. So we got 5 tickets in here for Spork Syndicate. Now, let's go ahead and hit that off, and we're going to say this is the giveaway tonight, folks. We're going to give away a 2D compressor tonight. All right? This is going to be fantastic, a 2D compressor. Now, to get this, all right, down there in the corner, there's a button that says Super Chat. You hit on that, and for every $5 you donate to the channel, you're going to get a ticket for the drawing for that compressor right there. All right? So for every 4 you buy at 20, you're going to get an extra 5th ticket for free. All right? That's cool. Now, to fire it up, if we get enough participation tonight, all right, I'm also going to throw in a Pache Talon airbrush, okay? This is one of the ones that I use exclusively, especially for my Spectre Flame paints and like that. This is a super, super good airbrush, folks. So let's go ahead and get some of those tickets taken care of, and we'll get you some good stuff tonight. All right. Let's see. We got Spork in there. We got Black Eagle Diecast. Speaking of, brother, your compressor is on the way to you, and the package that I owe you is on the way to you. So you're taken care of. You and I will talk, and we'll get some things. Jack, thank you. Your car has been clear-coated tonight. We'll get that out to you too also, brother. Sounds good, Tom. If you win, you'll get the airbrush. There you go. You also get a hose with it too, brother. All right, Traveler, how you doing, brother? Let's see. Wow, Matt, Semi-Truck 75. I would love for you to make me a custom, Matt. I've got a special display for all the customs that folks send me, and I'm very gracious and very humble that folks do that for me. Andrew's in the house. How you doing, brother? All the way over from Switzerland. Thank you. Alan Locklear, how you doing, buddy? You're at work. I hate to have that, but I'm glad you took the time to pop in and say hello. Please say hi to your mom, Terry, for me. You guys are great people, and I love you both. Fantastic. And we got a lot more videos coming out. I just released a really good one today with a Dodge Charger. And we did a zinc coating on there. We also did a post repair. So that was a really, really good video. Let's see. Wow. We got a lot of things going on tonight. We got a lot of questions to answer. I got a lot of adult beverage to consume. So there you go. Let's ask some questions. Let's go ahead and ask some questions. Carl, how you doing, brother? Looking forward to seeing you in a couple weeks. You and Annette. Can't wait to see you guys. We miss you desperately. What do we got here? Well, we got a lot of folks in here, too. We got almost 30 folks here. That's excellent. Beard Does Diecast. How you doing, Daryl? My good buddy, Daryl. Mr. Gunk. There's a new name. How you doing, brother? Welcome. Welcome, welcome. I'd like you to make you a 62 Corvette Gaster for a custom free. I would absolutely love that, Matt. I'd be honored for you to make me a custom. Then I can display it and put it in my case. And yeah, good stuff. Thank you. That'd be great. Question. Super Huge Ginormus Phase 2 deadline is February 29th. Spork Syndicate, that is absolutely correct. Now let's go ahead and talk about the Super Huge Ginormus build-off. And we're going to do this a couple of times tonight. The Super Huge Ginormus build-off. There we go. Here we go. I'll try and move my chair around here a little bit. The Super Huge Ginormus build-off. The very first phase of this went excellent. Okay? Now, but I am going to say a few things here, all right? And if this ticks you off, then so be it. Moose Man, if you do $10 more, you're going to get 5 tickets instead of 4. So think about that when you do this. I'm very grateful for what you're doing, though. Thank you. I'll put your name on here and get that taken care of, sir. All right, I got 1 ticket here. Subi, how you doing? I got your stuff done too, brother. I'm going to get that in the mail hopefully this week. All right. Matt, we can do something together. Absolutely. And I always love the donation boxes too. People send me a lot of donation boxes to make videos and customs and stuff like that, and I definitely love to have that also. Anyways, back to the Super Huge Ginormous build-off. Moose Man, I did get your 2 tickets in the container. Like I said, if you want to bump it to 20, then you get 5. You'll get 5 tickets total. Anyway, Super Huge Ginormous build-off. And again, what I'm going to say is probably going to tick some people off, but here you go. There was a lot of great builds. Definitely. A lot of great builds for the very first phase, and that's excellent. Now, if you're not in the top 10, remember, you're only 1 point away from the top 10, all right? It doesn't matter how many votes you get, and that's what I'm going to touch on. It seems like a couple of the guys had like everybody and their uncle and their friends and whatever come in and vote for them. You know what? There it is. Redline Garage, how you doing? For you guys that I don't know exactly who you are, for the ticket drawing like that, please let me know, okay? Let me get a hold of me, and we'll so I know your information if you win here. Filling out tickets, sorry. Redline Garage, you're going to get 5 tickets there, buddy. Getting those for you now. And by the way, while we're doing that, let's go ahead and hit Super Chat. Cheers, brother. This is for you, Redline Garage. Okay. Thank you, brother. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Redline Garage, sir. I've got your 5 tickets here. All right, I'm going to fold them up and put them right in the container. Brad, Full Custom Diecast. How you doing, brother? Welcome. Welcome, welcome. Excellent. All right. And definitely, if you see other folks on here that have got YouTube channels, folks, do them the courtesy of subscribing to their channel, okay? Now, let's get back to that Super Huge Ginormous build-off, okay? Here we go. again, like I said, it appears that some folks had, a bunch of their friends and like that go online and vote for their car. You know what? Hey, there it goes. Same thing can happen to you. Get on there. Get your friends on there. Get your relatives, whatever. I don't care. Get on there and vote. It's more visibility for me, for my channel, which really wasn't what I was going for, but hey, I'll take it. All right. But yeah, there's nothing I can do about it. But think about this. They may have gotten 30, 40, 50 votes. All right. But they only got 10 points. Okay. Now, the next phase. And I would rather have it be to where the people that are voting for the best build and not their favorite person. Okay? That's not the intent of this. Yeah, I want you to win. I want you to have a good time, get some good prizes and stuff like that. But please, when we go to do this, vote for something good. Now, you can vote for your own. You can vote for your own car, and I recommend it. Okay? But the top 10 are the top 10. Now, there's a couple of ties in there, but I expect that to break up a little bit because as the next build comes up, it's going to shift things around a bit. But again, remember, if you didn't get any votes for the top 10, all right, you're only 1 point out of 10th place. If that 10th person doesn't place the next one and you get, 7th or 8th place, you've just put yourself into the top 10. So by all means, participate in all the builds, all right? If you didn't do the first one, do the next one now, which is your favorite candy or sweets, all right? Your favorite candy or sweets. Now, what that comes down to, you can do candy, you can do cookies, you can do drinks like Coke or Pepsi or whatever. It doesn't matter. Your favorite candy or sweet. It's up to you. And I'm really excited because a bunch of folks have already got a hold of me and said, hey, what do you think of this? What do you think of that? I'm going, hey, sounds great. The more original, the better. But also, folks, the more popular the candy or the sweet or whatever. Now, if you happen to be doing something older, which was what I'm doing, okay, which is what I'm doing, as long as it's the visual, what's the word I'm looking for here? As long as you remember it from when you were a kid, like a Bit of Honey or Laffy Taffy or whatever, okay? Something like Pixie Sticks, all right? Remember the little straws you ripped open and you ate the sugar powder? As long as it's popular. I mean, if you're going to do something like Beeman's gum, all right? First off, that was pretty nasty, all right? But, a lot of people today really aren't going to know it. It's going to be the older people. Just do a great thing there and pick something really cool. It's going to be so much fun. And you can use any casting, any 1/64th casting, okay? So you can do a dairy delivery, you can do a van, you can do a car, you can do a gasser, you can do a station wagon, doesn't matter. 1/64th casting, Hot Wheels, Matchbox, Jada, Greenlight, Tootsie Toy, it doesn't matter, okay? Because Mallow Cups, what a great idea. People remember that. Good stuff, man. Necco wafers. Good choice. Yucky candy, Carl. They suck. It's like eating chalk. Blackjack gum, that was the stuff. Blackjack gum, that was nasty. All right. Let's go back to the chats. But before we do that, whenever I do this here, go ahead, raise your favorite beverage or whatever you have now, and let's go ahead and have a toast with my Diecast graveyard glass. Cheers. Russ Hoffman, Chunky Candy Bar. What a great idea. Good stuff. A lot of good choices here. Wow. So who's got some questions? Let's have some stuff here. Wow. Moose Man, the offer is still good. If you want to do another $10, I'll give you that third ticket, all right? Because you already got 2 in there. So think about that, please. Beer Does Diecast. Daryl, you are the man, sir. You are definitely the man. You and I will be talking soon. I got to get a box to you with the bases and the interiors of those gassers, sir. Plus the other one that I promised you for some work that you did for me. All right? And we'll get that taken care of. Okay, if you weren't here earlier, tonight's giveaway, folks, is a 2D compressor, which is up there on the right, okay? From the great folks at Spray Gunner. This is a really good compressor. Now it doesn't have the reserve tank, and I got a video coming up where I'm going to install a tank on this for whoever wins it. Okay, unless you want it right away. All right, and if we get enough participation tonight, I'm also going to throw in a Pache Talon airbrush. Now this is just like the one I use. I got 3 of them, I think. All right, but this is a great airbrush, and I use this for my clear coat sometimes, or other brushes I use this for my Spectre Flame paints. It's got a 0.3 needle in there. Great stuff, great product. I swear by this. Love it. Now, the other thing we're going to give away tonight is we're going to give away this airbrush. Okay, a Noeco. All right, good stuff. It's not an expensive brush, but it's a damn good brush. Okay, so we're going to be giving this away to a lucky subscriber tonight. You do not have to buy any tickets for this, but you do have to be here. All right. Now, if you buy tickets for the super chat for this compressor up here, all right, and possibly this, you don't have to be here. All right, because we're going to draw a name at the end of the broadcast tonight, and one lucky person is going to win the Tootie. And again, if we get enough participation, I'm going to throw in that Pache airbrush. All right. So, back to the chat here. Let's see. Thank you for encouraging everyone to send you my son Jackson some Ferraris, etc. Many on this thread delivered for him, enhancing his Christmas haul like nobody's business. Tom, you are welcome. Jackson, you are welcome. You're a great young man, and you got a lot of potential, sir. And I'm very proud to call you my friend. You're an excellent young man, sir. Not a problem, Moose Man, but thank you for your generosity. Thank you so much for your generosity. It is a great compressor, Pete. Thank you. Thank you, sir. Cool Wheels, how you doing, brother? Wow. Volvo. I've got a big box that I'm going to be sending Jackson here in the very near future. I'm just trying to put my P's and Q's together here, trying to get things taken care of after being sick so darn long. Scott, how you doing, brother? Welcome. Welcome. Thank you so much. You're very generous. Thank you. Wow. Craig Brown, how you doing, brother? Gary's in the house. Shorter Diecast. Gary, I got a package coming out to you with that NASCAR I promised you, yourself, and I've invited Southpaw Diecast to join us, so it'll be a 3-way thing. I don't know of anybody who loves race cars as much as we do, and it's going to be a great build, buddy. Let's see. Good stuff, Cool Wheels. Wow. Matt, I do have an Instagram, sir. Diecast Graveyard 1. Diecast Graveyard 1. Yes, sir. Thank you. Wow. About to order your first batch of Spectre Flame. When do you recommend the silver undercoat? Silver undercoat I like to use, sir, if the toning on the car is very, very bad and you really don't want to get into zinc plating and stuff like that. It does a really good job of covering up very bad toning and stains and stuff like that. It also fills in scratches. So it's a good product to use, and that's when I would recommend to use it. Put it on like normal, like you would a normal Spectre Flame paint. Let it dry at least overnight, and then after you paint it, touch the inside of the door. If it's still tacky, let it dry more. And that's how you can tell if those paints are dry or dry to the touch, where you don't have to worry about touching the outside of the car and get your fingerprints all over it. So touch the inside of the door that you've painted, and that'll tell you if the paint is dry to the touch or ready to go. Okay? 164 wheels is a good thing, for sure. Matt, you're too kind, brother. Thank you. Where are you from, Matt Semitruck? Where are you from, brother? Bunker Diecast. How you doing, man? Welcome. Cheers to you guys. Adult beverage time in my Diecast Graveyard glass. Hey, Cecil, how you doing, brother? I am feeling much better. Thank you. Jody, anytime. Guys, that's what I'm here for. I'm here to answer your questions. I mean, I might not know everything, but I'll do my best to answer things for you. And that's what this is about. Having fun, talking, say hi to your friends, give away some stuff, drink some beverages like that. My buddy Carl, he's up there shoveling snow. Good for you, not me. Oh my goodness. Wow. A lot of folks in the chat room tonight. But again, like I said, we got a lot of cool stuff to give away. Let's go ahead and hit that again. All right. Scott. Katrin. Anytime you have questions, Scott, please don't hesitate to contact me. All right? Please don't hesitate to contact me. Now, also, too, I've got a Patreon page. Folks there get to see my videos before I post them, unless it's a recycled video or something like that. But also, I make my own custom decals. I've got my own clear coat system and like that. And I definitely am there to answer your questions. Now, the Patreon thing, if you've got questions about your hobby, I do one-on-one talking with you, okay? I do one-on-one talking with you to help you through your problems, if you got problems with your airbrush, etc., stuff like that. So check out my Patreon page. If not, let me know. And there's all kinds of things going on there. But yeah, so let's take care of some stuff. Anyway, back to the giveaways tonight. Like I said, we're giving away this 2D compressor right here. All right, and all you have to do to get this is in the super chat down here in the corner. For every $5, you get one ticket. If you do 4 tickets or $5 or $20 of there, you're going to get a 5th ticket for free, and that will be drawn at the end of the broadcast. We're also going to be giving away this Noeco airbrush for free. You have to be here for this one, though, okay? You do not have to be here for anybody who buys a ticket. And if we get enough participation, we're also giving away this Pache Talon airbrush with a hose, all right, to go with that compressor. Okay? Now, Tom from Spork Syndicate said he's already got a new compressor. So if he wins, he just wants the airbrush. So we're going to do something else to give away that compressor if he wins. So there it is. Wow. Let's go ahead and go back to the chat. All kinds of stuff going on here. I don't want to miss any questions. All right. Calvin, how you doing, brother? Calvin, it's my pleasure, absolutely, to help you folks get better at your hobby, okay? I don't look at it as competition, all right? I look at it as I'm enjoying what I like to do, all right? And I love to instruct, I love to teach. And if I can help you by answering your questions or helping you formulate a plan of attack or something like that, then that's what we'll do. You have the Gallieri. That's right, you were talking about the Italian airbrush. Yes, sir. Sounds like you got a really sweet system there, brother. Been in the high 20s. It was not too bad today, but it's supposed to get really cold tomorrow here in Northwest Florida. Yes, it does get cold. Now, for the 30 years I've been here, it has snowed twice. We did have some freezing a couple years ago, and we had a little bit of dusting of snow, but that's it. Now, a little bit farther north, up around Birmingham, Alabama, and even as far south as Montgomery, they actually got some snow. It shut the state down. It was incredible. And I know my friend Carl up there is laughing. Yeah, shut it down with a couple inches of snow, right? Calvin, I am doing a lot better. Thank you so much for asking, brother. Wow. Does anyone 3D print car interiors for swap outs? You know, that's a really good question, Carl. Eventually, I'm going to do it. It's going to take some time to do it, but there are people that reproduce those already with molds. They're not 3D printing them, but they are taking the old interiors, making a mold of it, and pouring the new interiors, and that's what they are doing. And they run anywhere from $7 to $10, depending on who's selling them. I do have a 3D printer. It's still new in the box. My work area is so congested right now. I'm in the process of trying to get an outbuilding in my backyard. I'm going to wire it up with electricity and stuff like that. But, hey, Paul John, how you doing? It's going to happen eventually. Just a couple of, my new roof. Godzukadin, how you doing, brother? We got a ticket for you here. There it is, brother. We'll get that folded up and put it in the container. Thank you so much. You're very generous. Let's go ahead and give you that super chat. This is for you, Godzukadin. Cheers, brother. Oh, my goodness. Going to go ahead and pour me another beverage. Let's see. 8 degrees in Indiana. Nighthawk, hey, Paul, you were sounding a lot better. Yes, I am, brother. Thank you. Thank you so much. Getting my voice back, getting back into things, trying to get caught up on things I owe folks. Like I said, Black Eagle Diecast. I got your package there. It's on the way. Getting ready on the way. I've also got your compressor on the way, sir. We'll get that taken care of. Southpaw Diecast, if you're here, your stuff's coming on the way. Beardless Diecast, I got a package I got to finish up for you to get that done and get that on your way to you, sir. Old Man Diecast, Paul, will you be doing stuff like tire decals and seat belts on your website? I guess I can. I haven't done the seatbelts yet. As far as the tire decals, I definitely can. Hey, Subi, how you doing, brother? Let's go ahead and get you down. And thank you so much for contacting me the other day. Here is your ticket, sir. And again, let's do another super chat. Cheers. Thank you, Pete. Yeah, that charger was a lot of fun. And I love using the paints. And I'll tell you, Pete, as you well know, and some of the other folks here already know, man, I tell you, that Diecast Graveyard Clear Coat, all right, this is great stuff, buddy, and it makes your cars look like glass. Between the clear coat and the hardener, all right, good stuff. And while we're talking about that, if you want to get some of this Diecast Graveyard Clear Coat, all right, the 2K Clear System, go to diecastgraveyard.com, my website, and the button up in the corner, hit shop, and you'll see this, okay? And I'll get it out to you. Now, you folks that are from Canada and like that, if you want some of this, I may have to charge you a little bit more for postage, okay? And I apologize. I wish we were on an even trade thing with our countries, which I firmly believe we should be, all right? But if I, by the time I have to pay the extra postage, and stuff, I don't make any money on it. It's almost like sending you to you for free, all right? And I do apologize. It's not my fault, okay? All right, back to the broadcast here. Let's see. 14 inches in West Virginia with snow-covered roads. Yes. Keep getting hiccups here. Yes, sir, you can keep that for sure. You can keep that snow. I moved from upstate New York, I moved from upstate New York years ago, and I've been down here in Northwest Florida for 30 years now, and I have no intention of going back, so they call me a damn Yankee. Okay, so there it is. Oh, wow. The clear is just as important a tool to have in your toolbox as the casting. It is, Pete, and thank you for that rousing support, sir. Thank you so much. Brad, if you haven't used the 2K system, you should be. Thanks, Brad. Brad, man, wow. Yeah, you and I need to also have a conversation too about some stuff that I need and some stuff I need to get to you, like that rally car. I'm gonna have to do that again, brother. I messed up on some of the paint, and I want to make sure that what you get is perfect. And I do apologize for not getting it to you sooner. Okay, but we'll talk because I need some more stuff from you. Excuse me, please. Goodness gracious. All right. Let's have some more questions, guys. More questions, please. Wow. All right. More questions. Wow. Oh, hey, we got some stuff here. Let's see. Nighthawk. Yes, sir, I did get the Pilsner glasses, sir, and they were absolutely incredible, and I was so humbled that you sent me that stuff. Thank you. Yeah, I did. And again, I opened the package and I read the letter you sent me, and I actually got teary-eyed, okay? Um, Guys, I got to share this with you. Nighthawk sent me some Pilsner glasses, some beer glasses, and he got those from his dad, and he sent those to me, and I was, wow, I was blown away. And I got those in my cabinet, and I'm definitely going to be using them for sure. Let's see. When can we? Spork Syndicate, good stuff. I've also got a tapping fluid coming out in the very near future. I'm just starting to get it bottled up. Um, Thank you, Pete. Thank you so much for the package coming. It's a tapping fluid that you use when you're tapping your post that you drill out, and it's called I'd Tap That. All right, but that'll be coming out soon, and that'll be on the web page. The airbrush you mentioned you recommended for Spectre Flame can also be used as good for regular paint too. Subi, the thing is that the Pache airbrush, now you can replace the needle in there, but usually when you're using the other paints like the Createx paint or oh goodness gracious, I'm having a mind cramp here. The no name brand paint, the Chroma Air from Spray Gunner, okay? The medium is a lot thicker, all right? They recommend that you use a .5 needle in the airbrush. You're also going to have to turn up the pressure on that to go over 30 pounds because it's going to need that pressure to blow it out of the gun. Now, the Spectre Flame paints and like that, it's a lot thinner and I don't say a lot more pure is not the right word. The viscosity is not as thick, all right? So those are good for that, the .3 needles. The higher the thickness of the paint, okay, that's when you need that .5 needle to go ahead and blow that paint. And I hope that answers your question. That was a great question, sir. That's a really good idea, Pete. I'll definitely get on that. Let's see. What do we got here? When I zinc coat a car's Godzukaden, I usually leave it in there for approximately 15 minutes. And you want to rotate that, especially if you've only got one electrode in the zinc plating process, okay? Now, sometimes you can tie in two, all right, with a bridge wire in between, okay? You can tie in two. But then again, as wherever the electrode is, that's the part that's going to get coated. Let's say you've got your car like this, and it's hanging like this. It's hitting the sides, or it's only hitting one side, depending where you have your electrode, your strip of zinc, okay? And you're going to have to turn it to get coatings on the other sides, all right? But if you have two electrodes, it'll go on the sides here. Now, again, you're going to have to rotate it because you're going to want to get on the outside of the car that much better. Okay, so that's what you have to do with the zinc coating. Then 15 minutes. Now, after that, like I said, if you look at the zinc coating under a microscope or something that you could, Jody, let me get back to your question on that, please. It actually forms peaks if you look at it under a microscope. Okay, so you got to go in there with your steel wool or your brass brush to knock it down. And then you zinc coat it again, and you're building up layers. Now, if you do too many layers, it'll start to fill in the details of your car, like your hood lines, around your door jambs and stuff like that. So you're going to do it 3 or 4 times at a minimum, but you're going to have to brush it out with steel wool or a brass brush in between each coating, okay? And make sure that you try and get the bubbles off there. Check out my How to Zinc Plate a Car version 2. Okay, and it's got a small air aquarium pump to where it blows bubbles, and it will help blow the bubbles off the car to give you a nice smooth finish. Okay, Jody, let me go back to your question, sir, here. Let's see. At least I thought I saw it there, buddy. You had trouble with Createx curdling or being chunky when mixing. Just clogging my airbrush. Is the paint old or are you doing something wrong? It depends also, Jody, on what reducer you're using. There's 3 or 4 different kinds of reducer. You have 4013, you have 4012, and 4011. I recommend 4011, okay? The other two, it's just something to do The 12 and like that, they tend to curdle the paint. All right, I think that Createx has addressed this, but I would use the 4011. Now, if your paint is still curdling, then it's probably the fact that the paint might be old. Okay. So I hope that answers your question. If you got any other questions, brother, just contact me and we'll walk you through stuff. Okay. Good stuff. No matter how hard you try to use the 2 drill bit method, you can never get it right. More times than get it right. Sometimes the base is plastic. Okay. So I always use a 1/16 inch drill bit. This is Bobby. I always use a 1/16 drill bit, and I'll put it in the little post hole, and I'll drill it for 5 seconds. That's it. Okay, 5 seconds. Then I pull it out. I switch it out with a 9/64 drill bit, and then I drill real slow. And you got to have a sharp drill bit, and you'll see it cut. All right, and as it cuts in, and you'll be able to tell. Then start wiggling the drill bit. All right, start wiggling it. And that ring will pop right off. Okay? If you have to, just swing it wider without damaging your plastic base. Okay? I'm going to make a new video or an updated video on how to drill out your car, and that'll be coming out in the near future. But that's a really good question, Bobby. Thank you. Let's see. Cool Cat, how you doing? Good to see you, John. Yeah, just follow the video that I put out on how to zinc plate a car, and it explains to you how to set up your electrolyte solution, etc., etc. Okay. Yeah, the Jody. Back to your question. The reducer, and only use a little tiny bit. If you put too much in there, it's going to be too thin, and as you spray it on your car, it's actually going to be put on there like raindrops, okay? And you got to put a light mist coat. All right? So that's what you're going to have to do. And again, if you have any questions, that's just ask me, okay? You just woke up? All right. Let's go ahead and have a toast here. Cheers. Mark, I'll look forward to it. Let me go ahead here. Let me. I've got this other thing here. Somewhere. Goodness gracious. There we go. Guys, here's a list of channels. I mean, I need to add more to this, or maybe have a couple of pages. But here's a list of channels of people that have YouTube pages, all right? If you can, go ahead, use your phone, take a picture of this, and then go on to the YouTube and find these guys' channels and subscribe to these. Maple Leaf Customs, Andrew, my buddy over in Switzerland, okay? Sporks Syndicate, Caliber 50 Customs, Go Bears Diecast Workshop, good folks, Miniature Mustangs, Crossroad Diecast and Speed Shop, and I got something to say about that in a moment. Dan's Chop Shop, Southpaw Diecast, my buddy Scott, good stuff. Beard Does Diecast, okay? Daryl, what a great addition to the diecast community, because he does a lot of stuff with electronics, like putting lights in cars and stuff like that. It's going to be something that we definitely need. So subscribe to Beard Does Diecast too. Jim Silva, Crazy Jim Silva, what a great guy, great customizer, crawling up the ranks really fast. Fat Guy Productions, my buddy Paul. Old Man Diecast, Pete, good stuff. Zelda's Diecast Racing over there overseas, over the pond. Check out his page. He does a lot of Hot Wheels racing and stuff like that. Good stuff. Please subscribe. Santa Slow Dog, he's there. Cool Cat Customs. Check out John Dodds. He does some great stuff. He also sells a lot of stuff on eBay too, all right? So if you're looking for some decent customs, check out Cool Cat Customs on eBay. Or get a hold of him tonight, and he can tell you what he's got going up for sale. Simple Customs by Eddie Papandrea. Great customizer, does some great Gaslands build. Somo Diecast, my buddy Ron. Great channel. He puts out videos constantly. He's puts out all kinds of videos. Kuda's Diecast Customs, my buddy Mark at Armor Cat Auto Works. Shorter's Diecast, Gary. And again, I want to add more names to this, guys. So go ahead and get a hold of me, and we'll put your names on there so people can subscribe to your pages. Again, real quick, if you didn't, take a snapshot of this page and get on there and subscribe to these folks, guys. You won't be sorry. They put out some great stuff. All right, let's see here. Wow. You don't have to use the slow setting on the drill, Mark. You just got to just squeeze it real slow. Let me look at, let me go back up here, sorry. Let's see here, let's see. All right. Yeah, variable speed drill, but you also got the trigger control, okay? Yeah, Jody Sims, that's another one. Did I add you on there, Jody? We'll get that taken care of next time. I apologize, brother, but we'll definitely get you on there. Jody, who is a musician, a very talented musician, is going to be writing me a new theme song for my page, and I'm looking forward to it. That's going to be absolutely cool. I'm trying to get caught up on the questions and stuff here, guys. Yeah, there's still a little crackle in my voice, but it's getting a lot better. John, thanks. Yeah, Pete, for sure. Bear Pig Customs. There's a new name. There's definitely a new name. Yeah, there is a bunch of great channels. Wow. Let's see. Mr. Gunk, I like using Sam Ed wheels. Not only is he a sponsor of mine, but they have a great product. But don't get me wrong, there's a lot of guys out there that sell some great wheels, and I'm talking to some of them now to try and get them involved with the channels and stuff like that. Matt, just take some pictures and stuff, brother. You got Instagram, get me to your page. I'd love to see what customs you've made. My buddy Gary. Gotta love Gary up there in West Virginia. And again, Gary, I got that car in. I'm going to be sending it to you. The only thing I'm going to change, Gary, with the little buddy build that we're going to do is you can do a modern NASCAR theme on the old car. So if you wanted to do Dale Earnhardt or you want to do Ernie Irvin or whatever like that, you can definitely do that. And we'll talk about that, brother. Bow, chicka, bow. Yeah, I have been sick way too long, brother, but, you know, I'm getting over it. I'm getting over it. Do I know anything about the Eco tires at Sam Ed Wheels? Yeah, they're rubber. They're rubber for sure. It's good stuff. Wow. Yeah, Sam Ed Wheels is great stuff. I'm actually going to see Enrique next weekend. There's a toy show down here in Panama City, and if you happen to be in the area, I would love to see you. Wow. Yeah, Beard Does Diecast does some incredible work. And I apologize. Like I said, I'm trying to get caught up on the questions here. Yeah, there is a ton of places to get wheels, brother. Now, Sam Ed Wheels, their thing is when they do their wheels, it says Sam Ed Wheels on them if that's the ones you get. Now, if you want to get something that says Goodyear or Firestone or Hoosier or something like that, you either got to put decals on there or you got to find somebody that sells wheels with those imprints on there. All right? Let's see. Building your paint booth, what exhaust fan should you use? Well, Scott, if you're going to do one from scratch, it's a little bit tougher, and there's a vent that you can get. Now, I've got a really nice Pache paint booth, and I've also got an inline air vent built into it too. And I was using it tonight for the first time after finally getting things cleaned up. And I tell you what, man, it was almost sucking my shirt off with all the vacuum that it was pulling that thing. And once I get things going, I do some more videos and stuff like that. I'm going to show people how I do that, and that's going to be coming. But if you have any questions, please do. Let's see. Maple Leaf Custom, you need to see you knock yourself down a peg or two. You've been hitting nothing but home runs over the horizon lately. Yeah, Andrew's a great builder, and I'm proud to call him my friend and a member of the Four Horsemen. Speaking of the Four Horsemen, let's talk about that. Four Horsemen. We've got two new members of the Four Horsemen team. We've got Spork Syndicate. We got Tom, who we introduced back here about a month ago. We've also got Skip from Crossroad Diecast Speed Shop. He's the newest member of the Four Horsemen. Now, the other folks that were members of the Horsemen, life gets in the way, okay? And sometimes it's hard to dedicate the time that you need in order to consistently put out videos and stuff like that. These are great people. They put out some great content. But again, if you're having a hard time meeting deadlines and stuff like that. Nothing bad against anybody. They're great people and they're still my friends, hopefully. And I love them. And you should still subscribe to their page because they got some great videos, all right? But let's welcome Tom from Spork Syndicate and Skip from Crossroad Diecast Speed Shop as the newest Horseman. And we're going to put out a video on that. And speaking of Four Horsemen, okay, the schedule this year, all right, the schedule this year, we're not doing specific castings. Okay, we're not doing specific castings. We're doing just a theme. That way, there you don't have to go out and buy a specific casting. You ain't got to go out. You don't have to go on eBay and pay those enormous prices. Or if you can't find it in your store or in your country or anything like that, we want you to participate. Okay, so that way there it's just a theme. Now the very first one for the month of January is exotics. All right, so you want to get an exotic car and paint it up and do whatever you need to do. Okay, when am I going to do the first giveaway? It won't be till the end of the broadcast night, buddy. Usually it's about 2 hours. If you get a ticket, you don't have to be here. If you're going to be at the end, you got to be here for the other things. Anyways, Four Horsemen. All right, we want you to participate. Plus, here's the next thing: we're also going to be giving a little recognition to folks that participate in the builds. And probably the top person that participates in these builds faithfully almost every single month is Ron at Somo Diecast. We're going to have a little emblem for you to put in the corner of your video to signify or to highlight the participation that you do. Another one is Mike's Custom Speed Shop. He's a good regular. But there's other folks too, like Armor Cat Auto Works. He almost always participates too. All right, so there it is. I mean, we're gonna be encouraging you and giving you some recognition with what we call the Horseshoe Awards. Okay, so we're going to be doing that and giving you recognition for participating in the Four Horsemen builds, and we're going to be highlighting the channels of the guest horsemen, etc. So let's participate, guys. Participate. All right. If you don't have a channel, or you have a channel but you don't have videos like that, doesn't matter. Send us a picture. All right. Send us a really good glamour shot of your casting, and we're going to go ahead and we're going to post that up. Now, Andrew is going to prepare a video, and here I am throwing you under the bus, buddy. Andrew is going to be preparing a video on exactly what to do to participate in these builds, as far as what we want the picture to look like. Okay, you don't want a straight up and down picture like if you're doing a short. Okay, because I have to blow that up, and I want to make sure that your build is well represented. Okay, I want you to get the credit you deserve for participating in these builds. And also, if you have a logo, just don't put the logo in the shot. Send me the logo, and as I size the picture, I'll find the best location to put your logo. All right? Now, like I said, I want your picture to be good. Andrew's going to do up a video here and we'll get it all posted to the Four Horsemen page, etc. But how to do a really good picture to submit for your glamour shots. Now, we did do one before, but I want to get a little bit more in depth. All right? But again, I want you to participate, do the builds, have a lot of fun. Jody Sims, you've participated a lot too, so you're going to be getting an award too. And as you do more and more and more, that little award logo that we're putting in the corner of your page is going to change, because there'll be different levels of things, okay? Am I going to post the themes for the full year? You're in Montana, is that right? No, MN. What is MN? Minnesota. Dumb. Minnesota, yes. If you go to the Four Horsemen Diecast on the YouTube channel, the schedule is posted for all the themes for the year for 2024. Four Horsemen Diecast. Check it out on YouTube. The schedule is there. Okay? Paint season is maybe April. Cool wheels. More likely May to mid-October if you're lucky. You know what? I just put a heater out there, And I do the same thing because it does get a little cold here in Florida too, all right? Thank you, Jody, Minnesota. Took me a second for it to kick. I'm going, MN. Ooh. Wow. Minnesota. All right. Minnesota. That's it. Cool Wheels. You got it. Good stuff. Good stuff. Guys, let's talk about the giveaways tonight, all right? Tonight we're going to be giving away a 2D compressor from the great folks at Spray Gunner, okay? Now, down in the corner is Super Chat, all right? Tickets for this are $5. $5. If you get 4 tickets, $20, I'm going to throw in a 5th ticket for free. We'll put it in the bucket here, and we'll draw it at the end of the night. Now, you don't have to be here to win this if you get a ticket. But if we get enough participation, we're also going to give away a Pache Talon airbrush with a hose. Good stuff. Top of the line airbrush, okay? Now, later on, if you're still here after the broadcast stuff, we're going to be giving this Noeco airbrush away to one lucky participant. You don't have to buy a ticket, but you do have to be here, all right? And the live streams usually go about 2 hours, sometimes a little longer if you get long-winded, all right? So there you go. Super Chat. Let's see it come up, please. Let's see here. Okay, here we go. All right. Cool Wheels. -7 tonight. No, thank you. Thank you. No, thanks. Spork Syndicate. What you got, Tom? Who's got questions? Questions. Let's see. You've been on since last month's live stream. Oh, Nighthawk. Okay, we'll get your 5 tickets, brother. 5 tickets. Nighthawk. Go get that, buddy. Thank you, brother. Thank you. And while we're doing that, let's go ahead and hit that. Nighthawk, my friend. Cheers, brother. This is for you. You've been on since last month's live stream? Sucks to be you. How, is Jackson there with you? How's he doing? Let's see. Where's Biff? Biff is home tonight, okay? Him and his wife are coming over for dinner tomorrow night. Okay, here we go. Nighthawk, brother. I've got 5 tickets for you right here. We're going to get those folded up, and we're going to put them in the bin. Thank you so much, brother. Cheers. Wow. If I happen to miss your question because things are scrolling by so fast, please get back a hold of me. Bros, Daryl, thank you, brother. Thank you. You rock, my friend. I got a certain number of tickets in mind before I add that Pache Talon airbrush to the mix here, okay? So, yeah, let's do some more. Let's see. Yeah. Thank you, Nighthawk. Thank you so much. I'm very blessed to have you guys as my subscribers and my friends and stuff like that. And yeah, I'm very blessed and very humbled by what you guys do for me. You heat up your rattle cans a bit, but it helps atomize the paint, in your opinion. Bear, we need to get you on an airbrush, brother. Rattle cans aren't bad, okay? But they do put down a lot of paint, all right? They put down a lot of paint. With an airbrush, you can control that a lot better. I saw Scrub Cub. Where you at, man? Let's see here. I mean, like I said, rattle cans aren't bad. But, I try not to use them. The only thing I usually use rattle cans for is with the Tamiya Surface Primer. It's really good stuff. Let's see. Cool Cat Customs. Rattle cans are so limited. Yes, sir, they are. And I agree with you, my friend. I mean, I'm biased anyways, guys. But please. But let's get you guys on some airbrushes. Do I have a favorite casting from Hot Wheels? If you're talking about red lines, I am a super big fan of the Spoilers series. Your Heavy Chevy, your Evil Weevil, your King Cuda, Nitty Gritty Kitty, Light My Firebird. Gosh, I know there's more. Sorry, I'm having a brain dump. But yeah, I love the Spoilers series. My favorite cars. The TNT Bird is probably one of my favorites, even though it's a big boat. But I love that car. I love the Spoilers series. Now, if you guys want to send me a box where I can do a unboxing video from you, get a hold of me, please. I love boxes from folks. I love people to send me customs that I can put in my display case that they made. I love that. I'm here to help you, answer your questions. Redline Garage, which ones are you looking for, brother? Cajun, Uncle Paulie, how am I doing, old friend? Yeah, I'm doing better. How you doing, Kamikaze? Haven't heard from you in a long time, brother. Cheers. Tamiya paints are good. But if you haven't tried any of the Spectre Flame paints, then you're missing out, guys, because these paints are incredible. Now, it's still a ways off, but I'm also trying to work on making my own formula for my Spectre Flame paints, except it won't be named Spectre Flame. Have I ever showed my display, Scott? No, I haven't. I just need to film it. But a lot of my display, believe it or not, are customs that I've done in my videos or restorations. That's a really good question. I'll be getting to that eventually. Let's see. You're new to the airbrush, enjoying being able to mix up different color combos. That is so much fun, 164. Mixing up your different colors and stuff. Just make sure that you write it down when you get something you want. So if you put 2 drops of this or 4 drops of that or something like that, yeah, definitely. So you know how to mix it again. Yeah, Cajun, I've been super busy with work too. I've been sick for the past 3 to 4 weeks. Whole Christmas holiday I was sick. And I'm finally starting to get my voice back, as people here will tell you. Still a little scratchy. Excuse me. To me, it's got some great products. Have I done a Monkey Mobile? Buddy, I've done 2 of them. And I've got some videos. I just released one recently. So go back in and check out my videos and stuff like that, and you'll see it. But yeah, I absolutely love that car. You haven't been around for a while, Scott. How you doing? You had gallbladder surgery? Well, I hope you're feeling better, brother. You think you have at least 2 of each one. Spoiler series. Graveyard Flame. Yes, sir. That's exactly what I'm calling it, Nighthawk, is Spectre Flame. Once I get, for the ghosts, the specters, that's exactly what I'm calling it, is Spectre Flame. But I'm still working on some formula issues and stuff like that. But it's going to happen eventually, sir. All right, now, here's another thing, guys. Before I was I was selling boxes of mystery boxes, all right? Price of the box is $50. And as anybody here that has one can attest, you get more than $50 worth of product in there. You can get a super treasure hunt. You can get treasure hunts. You can get an airbrush. You can get paint. You can get clear coat. You can get all kinds. You can get helping hands. You get all kinds of stuff in this box. But I guarantee you it'll be worth more than $50, okay? I've given away or have sold 10 boxes of the 20 that I have, all right? They're $50 a piece. All the numbers you see off to this side have already been claimed, okay? So if you want to get a $50 box, mystery box, let me know, and we'll get you taken care of. My PayPal address is diecastgraveyard@gmail.com. Talk to me first. We'll get you a number, and we'll get you a box in the mail, all right? I promise you, it'll be worth more than $50. Anybody here that's got one can attest to it. I promise you. All right. Let's see. Yeah, the Charger turned out good, John. Thank you, buddy. Very leery of restoring. Yeah, well, it's an expensive car. Beard's Diecast mystery box is well worth the value. Now, I did two boxes at $100 a piece, and Beard's Diecast got one of the $100 boxes, and he definitely got more than his money worth, as he is telling you down there. So if you want a $50 box, let me know, or if you want to bump it to $100, okay, you won't be sorry. I promise you. I promise you. Let's see. Sport box number 7 was chock full of amazing stuff. Way more than $50. Thank you, brother. Good stuff. Thank you, guys. Thank you so much. Well, I hope your dad is doing good also, Scott. Thank you. Would like to see me do another gasser, does Steve Inman. Guys, I've got all kinds of stuff. I love doing... Knight Rider got his box too. Thank you, buddy. I love doing gassers. It's one of my favorite cars to customize and like that. But I'll have more videos coming out. And I've got some other gassers like the Mercury Comet and some other things. Yeah, Sam Ed Wheels sells wheels to a bunch of different shops and stuff like that for sure. Jay Johnson, how you doing, man? You had the... let's see here. You had box number 20. Yes, sir, you did. Cool Cat, I got your ticket right here, buddy. Thank you, brother. Let's go ahead and have a super chat. Thank you, brother. Ticket in a container. Thank you, John. Appreciate you, buddy. Good stuff, good stuff. Can everybody hear me okay? Am I coming across clear? Rico Bobby, always following the channel, guy. I can't thank you enough. Rudy Moon's over there in Belgium. Okay, good stuff. Jack's Diecast Garage. Cheers, brother. Buddy, this is for you. Cheers. Let's have some more questions, please. Let's have some more questions. Bone Shaker might be your favorite all-around casting because it's so unique. I had done some Bone Shakers for... Thank you, Tom. I had done some Bone Shakers before for their club cars and stuff like that. And, you know, if you've got a club and you want some custom cars, get a hold of me. I'm doing the cars for the toy show in Panama City this next coming weekend, and they are going to be fantastic. All right? They're going to be fantastic. Let's see. Just to show you, I've done the decals here for those cars. The theme is Salute to Veterans. Okay? But I've done all the decals for this. All right? And I use this with my, here it is, dun, ta-da, my iColor 560 printer. This is a true white toner printer. It prints white underneath the layers of the decals that you do. Now, this machine is made to do t-shirt transfers. I have changed it around to where I can do my decals here, okay? And as Cool Cat Customs can attest to, the decals are fantastic. And it's a true white toner printer. It prints the white layer first, prints the colors on top of it, okay? And they are lined up perfectly. The registration is incredible because it doesn't let go of the paper. Now, if you're using the Hewlett-Packard method with the white toner ghost cartridge and like that, okay, it's not a bad system if that's all you got, okay? But it lets go of the paper. So if you try to feed it through again, you're going to ruin a lot of the decals that you're printing because the registration, it's misregistered because it let go of the paper. Okay, this machine over here, it does not let go of the paper. And the CMY, the red, yellow, and blue mixed together make your black. Now, if you got some decals that you're going to make for a white car, all right, you can take that white cartridge out, put the black cartridge in, and get that truer black, all right? And you can print on clear paper, all right? And you can have some really, really sharp looking decals. Excuse me. Excuse me. Oh, wow. Sorry about that. Still kind of getting over things. If you want a true white toner printer, now this thing isn't cheap, but I'm telling you, it's a business in a box. Again, not only will it make decals, but it'll make t-shirt transfers and a whole bunch of other stuff. Okay? Get a hold of me. Ask some questions about it. Let me talk to you about it. All right? I've got the connections to get you some discount coupons and things like that, but we can get that taken care of. All right? So get a hold of me. iColor 560 printer. This thing is absolutely phenomenal, folks, and it changed my life. I love this thing. God, I love this thing. All right, let's see. Cool Cat. How did everyone come up with their names? As I was trying to come up with my name, I initially, believe it or not, my name was going to be Diecast Junkyard, which I still have the Gmail account for that too. But then I started thinking, well, you know, the cars that I'm going to be restoring like that, they're dead. I mean, kid painted cars and paint missing, the cars are dead. So I'm thinking, okay, well, if I repaint them and strip them down like that, then I'm going to be bringing them back to life. So that's where I come up with Diecast Graveyard, okay, and the whole morgue thing. Uncle Paulie kind of like morphed into things, and that's kind of like my alter ego is Uncle Paulie, all right, the little voodoo guy. But that's how I come up with that name, and I try to keep the graveyard theme, you know, the spooky theme like that, just to go with things. Let's see. Yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun with the cars there. Salute to veterans. I'm doing Camaros, 67 Camaros. I'm doing 83 Silverados and 55 Gassers. There's going to be 10 cars of each. There's going to be one chase car of each, and they're going to be awesome. But they'll be for sale at the show, and they're almost done. Cool Cat says, yes, his decals are awesome. Ghost cartridge sucks, to be honest. It works great for pure white decals. There you go. All right. If it's all you got and it's all you can afford, you're going to have to print the white, and pull that sheet out, put another sheet in, print your color, put the white decal down, put the color layer on top of it, and hope they register. Then you're going to have to clear coat it with Diecast Graveyard Clear Coat, which is right here. Diecast Graveyard Clear Coat, guys. Check it out at diecastgraveyard.com. Get you some of this 2K clear coat. It'll make your car look like glass. And if you got decals down, it will protect them and make your car look wonderful. All right. Yeah, graveyard's better than junkyard. Beard is Diecast. Uncle Paulie gave me my name. You know, I watched this other guy on YouTube and like that. And it's called, excuse me, what the hell is it? Beard Meets Food. This guy's got this magnificent long beard. Well, when I met Daryl in person, okay, Daryl lives up in Indiana, and my friend Carl lives up in Michigan, just north of the Indiana border. And whenever we go up to visit Carl, I also get the opportunity to visit Daryl. Daryl's got this long, magnificent, trimmed, ZZ top beard. And I'm thinking, okay, how about Beard does Diecast? And it's stuck. And there it is. There it is. Black Eagle Diecast says you used your gamer tag. Yes, sir. Wow. Is it sublimation? I don't believe so. No, it's not sublimation. But the Ronnie Briggs. I can't answer that question honestly. I'd have to do some research for you. I don't want to give you the wrong information. But if I can get the information, buddy, I will get it to you. Contact me if you want to talk about this. Again, this printer is a business in a box. It's great stuff. Yes, Paul helped. I've helped a lot of folks coming up with their name, coming up with their logos, all kinds of stuff. And I do it for fun. I do it for fun, guys. I'm here to help you out. Jack says, I searched YouTube and made sure there wasn't a Jack's Diecast Garage, and no one else did, so there you are. Great name, buddy. Simple and clean. There it is. Cool Cat Customs had a rescue cat. Thanks, Ronnie. Yeah, the decals are great, and I've got a whole bunch of stuff, and eventually I'm going to be selling them online on my YouTube or my web page. All right? I'm still working out the numbering system and everything, but yeah, I'm going to have those. Sublimation is what crickets do. Okay, well, it's not a cricket, so there you go. Okay, who's got questions? Let's have some more questions, please. And if I missed your question, I apologize. Things are scrolling by so fast, I might not catch it. But you know what? While you're thinking of your question, I'm going to have adult beverage. Goodness gracious. Can you recommend some good decal sheets for a desk jet printer? You've been using Avery vinyl decals. Your thoughts? Okay. First off, and don't get mad at me, Godzukaden, okay? Desk jets suck. Okay? The thing is with a desk jet, okay, is they're liquid. Okay? They're liquid. And you have to coat them to protect them before you put them on the car. Because if you don't, as you probably well know, if you put them in the water, they start to run because the ink is liquid. Okay? And as soon as you get it wet again, it's gonna bleed. All right? So you have to coat them with a lacquer in order to protect them. But if you coat those decals and later on you want to use something like Microsol or Microset, the decal is already sealed. You might get it to work, but then again, it's not that good. You definitely need to go with a printer that is a toner printer. Now, not being able to maybe get the one that I have, you can do the Hewlett-Packard thing, which is a toner printer. And you can also print your cards with it and stuff like that. If you want more info, contact me at my email, and I'll help answer your questions, okay? Let's see. You just woke up. Let's say, enjoyed the Dodge Charger restoration. The purple Spectre Flame was made. Logic Blaster, thank you. That was a fun video, fun car. It was fantastic. I love it. You got your name because your first channel's name, P-I-E, P-L-E? P-I-E, short for peg leg. No one wanted to say it, and my diecast area is cold and cement, so bunker diecast it is. There it is. Good stuff. Excuse me, please. Inkjet sucks. I agree with you there, John, for sure. I mean, it is what it is. I mean, if that's all you can get, I understand. But if you have questions on that with the inkjet, sorry, I'll answer them for you. I'll help you, okay? But not a problem. What are my opinions on reverse print decals? They want you to clear them first, which would be the side that meets the car. Well, the decals for those reverse print, like if you're putting them on the inside of a RC body or something like that, you're actually printing on the inside. Okay, I know what you mean. You're printing in reverse, basically. The decal sheet will stick on either side. Since you're not putting any ink on that one side that you're putting up against the body or the inside of the body like that, then it's going to stick okay. But then you got to paint over it or clear coat the inside of the body to protect it so it doesn't come off. That's a really good question, Pete. Your next hobby room upgrade is going to include a beer fridge. I've got a fridge inside my garage right now, Daryl. But when I get my outbuilding, I've got a mini fridge all set up. But yes, that is definitely very important, sir. Eventually, when I go to retire here in about 2 years, I'm going to get my gift from hopefully my wife, or if not, from me, is going to be a kegerator. Cheers. Let's go ahead and have everybody raise your glasses. Let's go ahead and have cheers. Well, Pete, if the decals go on the outside, then you print them as regular and print them on top of the decal sheet, and then clear coat it. But again, if you're going to print it, if you're going to print it in reverse, which you can do with this machine that I have, you put it on the inside, all your decals and stuff first, and then you paint over the back. Okay? Is there a casting that I haven't restored or done, a custom, that I'd like to do? Cool wheels. Yes, there is one called a superfine turbine that I would like to do very, very much. I don't have it. I want it. Okay? But superfine turbine, it's a red line car. Remember the kegerator on the King of the Hill? I don't remember that, but definitely I got to look it up now. Cheers, Daryl Beard. Drinking and operating machinery is a bad thing. That's why I don't do both. Let's see. Yeah, guys, cheers. Jody, I'm definitely looking forward to listening to what kind of stuff you can come up with. I didn't realize you were such a talented musician. Cheers with a chocolate milk. Subi, that's fine. If you don't drink, cheers. If you drink a Coke or a water or a coffee or whatever, thanks for being here, guys. Cheers. Wow. I haven't done a superfine turbine. I want to do one. I want one desperately. They're just so expensive. If anybody's got an old one or a couple of old ones or something like that, please get a hold of me. I really would love to have one. Oh, okay. So, does anybody want to get in on the $50 box? You've heard from a bunch of other folks here tonight that said they got more than their money's worth. So if you want one, please, okay? But, yeah, like I said, the numbers over there are already taken care of. So, Rico Bobby's drinking chocolate milk, too. Hope you maybe put some Bailey's Irish cream in there. But anybody, if you want a box, please, let's go ahead. They're $50. Let's do that. Okay? Get a hold of me here. You totaled your poor GMC 3 times and put it back together yourself and decided not to drive like that before you totaled yourself. Jody Sims, when it comes to the music for my Diecast channel, I want it to be spooky. I want it to have like shrieking violins in it. There is a song from Dokken. What is it? Oh gosh, it was a theme to a movie that's got a shriek in it. Like, I love that, but low, heavy bass, thumping, less than 80 beats per minute. Something real evil sounding that would scare you if you were in a graveyard at night. That's what I'm looking for. Lindsay, Happy New Year from Canada, brother. Welcome. Welcome so much. Danny, how you doing? My buddy Danny up there in New York City. I haven't heard from Ricky in a while. I know he was in the hospital for a while. I hope he's doing well. Dream Warriors, that's it. Yes, sir. Dream Warriors. That is the name of the song. It's got that initial shriek with a violent... Sorry, my voice. But, yeah. You ever notice that a lot of the Dokken songs have a lot of things in them about chains? A lot of songs with, like, chains and stuff in there. Weird. Really weird. Okay? All right. Things are going well here. I mean, let's have some more questions, please. Dream Warriors. Yes, Beard. Yes. And you got that shirt that Sammy Hagar autographed. Brother, if I see you in the future and you're wearing that shirt, buddy, I am going to knife you and take that shirt away from you. I'm just letting you know ahead of time. Yes, Nightmare on Elm Street. Absolutely. Absolutely. What types of genre music do you guys like? Me personally and my wife, we're both metalheads. I love like Mudvayne and Disturbed and oh my God, there's so many. Alice in Chains, the early Alice in Chains. No Lane, No Chains. Jerry Cantrell is an absolute musical genius. I love his work. Yeah, but stuff like that, my gosh, there's so many bands that silly as it sounds, I like Def Leppard. I like their stuff. Wow, yeah. But Anyways, hey, let's talk more about the super huge ginormous build off. I want to talk more about that. Okay, classic rock metal. Yes, Black Eagle, love it. I love the Beatles. Andrew does too. I love the Beatles, and I sent Andrew a really nice yellow submarine that I found over here. I just sent Andrew a big box of stuff, and he's going to do an unboxing video on it. But I'm looking forward to seeing that. Ricky's out of the hospital. God bless. And again, if you're sending me a question and I miss it, please send it again. I'm trying to get things, and things are flipping by really, really quick. I lost track of what the hell I was saying. Oh, anyways, super huge ginormous build off. There you go. All right, guys. This time here, when you go to send your photographs, and Andrew is going to help me along here too with a video on this. It's going to tie into the Four Horsemen thing with the how to present yourself. I want you to send me 2 pictures. Okay? This time send me 2 pictures. Now again, I don't want the picture like you're taking it with your iPhone like this, like you're doing a picture of a short. You need to turn your camera sideways to take a really good picture of the car. Now, make sure it's 16 by 9 and do the best you can. Godzuka Dan, 80s metal, love it. Make sure that you do a really good picture of your car. It's in focus, and it really is good. Now, when you go to do the picture, okay, try and take a picture of the back of the car like this and show the roof. And then when you take the other picture of the car, do the other side and show the front. Okay? Send me 2 pictures. I want your build to be highlighted, okay? Let me do the editing. Just send me good Black Label Society. The Funeral Song. I love that song. Absolutely. Absolutely, John. Send me 2 good pictures, okay? And again, this is all as a result of what Southpaw Diecast sent me, because he sent me a whole collage of pictures, and I only wanted 1. So I had to pick 1. And it really didn't highlight the pictures of his car. Yes, he got a lot of landscape photo. Yes, Pete. He got a lot of votes for, and he's in tied for 8th place or 10th place or something like that. But I want to highlight your car in this build. I want people to vote for you. Okay? So send me 2 good pictures. I'm going to have a video up before then. Now, don't send your picture any sooner than February 29th. Guys, I get hundreds of emails every month. Hundreds of them. People asking questions, all kinds of stuff. Squirrel. Yeah, okay. But wait till the February 29th. I'll put out a recap video. We'll vote on that one too. Okay? And again, if you get your friends involved, get your family involved, whatever, come to my page. Vote for your car. The guy that has got 10th place in points, blah, 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 blah. 10th place in points, he got a lot of votes because he had people come to the page and vote. I can't stop that. Okay? It's open to the public. I can't stop it. All right? So there it is. Alice in Chains. I love Alice in Chains. Early Alice in Chains. My favorite song by Alice in Chains is a song called Get Born Again. Anyways, a lot of stuff coming up. If you didn't do well in the voting on the first build, the second one, you can still come back. You're only 1 point out of 10. Think about it that way. All right? And if you didn't participate in the first build, you can participate in the second build. You're only one vote out of 10th place. Okay? Okay, Tom, we'll see you in a moment. So anyway, yeah, the results were surprising, but like I said, the person that's in first place, he got a lot of people to come to the page. All right, second place was Diecast Media Network with the Psychobilly Cadillac, and for those of you who don't know the Johnny Cash song "One Piece at a Time," he hit that thing spot on. And the build was absolutely incredible. But there are so many other builds in there that were fantastic. Now, there were a couple of folks that did the super huge build off that made a really, really nice car that didn't meet the theme. There was one on there. I think it was Jeremy Lance. He did one that was the car from the movie Cars. But again, the theme was your favorite band. Okay? And there was another one with a truck and a trailer. The build was beautiful. But it didn't meet the theme. It didn't get any votes, unfortunately. But it was a great build. Yeah, Chuck did a great job on that car. Absolutely, Rico Bobby. Yeah, there were too many friends and family voting, but you know what, John? I can't stop that. The only way I could potentially do it is, one, you got to be subscribed to my page, okay? Or something along those lines. And I can check that too, all right? That's another thing that may come up here in the near future, but I might have to do that. Thanks to the 2 people who voted for your car. You know what, Spork, it was actually 3. It was actually 3. Black Sabbath, Judas Priest, Iron Maiden. Scott, I agree with every one of those except Iron Maiden. I am not an Iron Maiden fan. Never have been. Just don't care for the music. Now, for those of you who don't know, a guy I went to high school with, a friend of mine, Joey Belladonna, the lead singer of Anthrax. We went to high school together. We had the same birthday. We played soccer together in high school. Great guy. There's also rumors of him potentially filling in and touring with Journey. Okay? That'd be pretty damn awesome. Last time I saw him was one of my high school reunions. But Joey's doing well. He's doing fantastic. I don't have a lot of contact with him because he's a celebrity. But we know each other. And if we see each other, we say hi and stuff like that. Let's see. There were some horrible cars. Well, there were some cars that, let's put it this way, John, they probably wouldn't have got my vote. Okay? But some of them were fantastic that didn't really get the votes. I don't like Iron Maiden. I don't like their music. I never have. I love Judas Priest. It was one of my first favorite bands. My very first favorite band was Bachman Turner Overdrive. And Edgar Winter. Let's see. Paint booth can suck a tennis ball through a garden hose. Yeah, my new paint booth, buddy, I'll tell you what. I mean, literally, it's sucking the shirt off my body as I'm painting tonight. It was great. John, I'm looking forward to your next build. Now, again, the next build is your favorite sweet, your favorite candy or sweet. And again, a sweet can be a liquid, like a soda or something along those lines. It can be a Twinkie. It could be Pez. It could be anything like that. But I would recommend pick something that's kind of popular and identifiable. Somebody said earlier Mallow Cups. All right, great. Reese's Peanut Butter Cups. Now, a lot of those are done in the regular Hot Wheels that are already out there. Okay? So do something unique. Do something unique, but something that's popular. I'll pick a few. Again, Twinkies. All right? Yeah, it's been done, but if somebody does it right, it can be really cool. The Pixie Sticks. Remember the ones you used to suck out of a straw and you got the powder in there? Some folks are doing Willy Wonka. All right. Some people are doing licorice. Some people are doing again drinks like Coca-Cola or something along those lines. All right. You're going Hostess. Hey, there's all kinds of Hostess stuff out there, man. Cupcakes, snowballs. All kinds of stuff. Iron Maiden was fun, not your bag anymore, Jody. I just Jody, I'm diabetic also. There's things you can eat, but remember when you did enjoy them before you went full blown diabetes and like that. Kind of like me, I'm a type 2 diabetic. But yeah, man. I'm sure that there's something there that you can think of. Cheers. Hey, no one has decided to do the Atkins candy or anything like that, right? Little Debbie, absolutely. Wow. How do you catch a unique rabbit? Go ahead, Rico. Hit me with it. Here we go, guys. Get ready to drink some beer to forget about it. Go ahead, Rico. Let's hear it. M&M's, cool stuff. Kiss, The Who, yep. I like Kiss, The Who. I like some of their stuff. In my opinion, the greatest band that has ever existed is probably Led Zeppelin. My opinion. There's all kinds of other stuff out there like Black Sabbath and Deep Purple, early Deep Purple. But man, I tell you, Led Zeppelin was so far ahead of their time. And unfortunately, when you have band members die, yeah, I love Kiss. Kiss is great music. You've been eating Little Debbie for years? Guar. I like guar. Drinks, not chocolate. All kinds of stuff, man. Dolly Madison. There's a good one. There's a good one. You got the zingers and stuff like that. Absolutely. Guys, we need to sell more tickets for this giveaway tonight, man. Check out the super chat down there below. We're going to be giving away this 2D compressor. All right. And again, if we sell enough tickets tonight, we're also going to give away this Pache Talon airbrush. We're not close enough to this, guys. We're not close enough to this. Andrew says, get ready for Swiss Toblerone. I'm already laying claim to that car, Andrew. I love Toblerone. Anyway, if we get enough participation with the super chat, when we go to give away this compressor here, you're also going to get this too. Okay? But we need to sell some more tickets, guys. So super chat down there in the corner. For every 4 tickets you buy at $5 a piece, that's $20, you'll get a 5th ticket for free. It'll go in the bin, and we'll mix them up, and we'll have somebody be a winner tonight. Now, with this here, you don't have to be here tonight. Your name will be there, and we'll draw this at the end of the video. So if you have to leave, you get your tickets. It'll go in there, and everybody will know who won. We're also going to be giving away tonight, with no obligation, this Noeco airbrush here. Okay? This thing is really, really nice, and it works well, and it's got everything in there, okay? Good stuff here. Would love to try a double action Pache. You get some more tickets, man. You got one in there. Give me 3 more tickets. I'll throw a 5th one in. John, Mr. Gunk, you have all the vinyl CDs, Kiss cards, all. Let's see. Let's go ahead and go back to the chat page. There we go. See. Dolly Parton with Slipknot. I'd heard about that, but I haven't seen it. Your first airbrush was a single action Pache. I hope you threw it away because, I mean, yeah, single action. Thank you. Ding dongs. Yeah, I love ding dongs, man. Or at least I used to before I started getting high on my sugar thing. Let's see. At least it isn't Ricola, Andrew, even if you're in the Alps. Good one, Skip. Good one. Lindsay. Glad I am feeling better, Lindsay. Thank you. Thank you. I'm feeling better. I'm still getting my voice. Armor Cat. Wow. Mark Bastian. Home run. Let's go ahead and get you taken care of here for the super chat. Thank you, brother. Thank you so much. Getting that taken care of here. Lindsay, thank you for stopping in, brother. Appreciate you. Okay. Mark, Armor Cat. Brother, I got your 5 tickets here. We're going to go ahead and get those in the container. Let's put that right here. And guys, this is legitimate. I mean, I'm not going to get anything out of this by trying to cheat you or anything. If you buy a ticket, it's going in the container, okay? Danny Martinez. God, I love you, man. He's been with me since the onset as far as being a fan of the page and a subscriber and stuff like that. Armor Cat Mark, thank you, brother. Thank you so much. Cheers. Joel, all right, Mr. Dernberger. Now, Joel, I do not have your contact information, brother. Please get a hold of me. Send me a message or something. And I'm getting your tickets right now, brother. Thank you. All right. Here we go. Let's see. Rico, Bobby. Yeah, here's the Rico La horn up in the Swiss Alps, yes. Let's see. No one must not want... I like Nirvana. I mean, music. Joel, here's your 5 tickets, brother. We'll get them folded up and put in the fray. And again, you don't have to be here to win this, but we're going to be giving this away at the end of the night. We still got a ways to go. Paul, you have to send yours also. Yeah, please do. Please do, Moose Man. To send me that, send it to diecastgraveyard@gmail.com. That's the best way to get a hold of me if you want to send me a box of cars for the video channel, or if you just want to get a hold of me to let me know your information, whatever, please. Yes, Joel, you did do the Little Red Corvette, the Gear Daddies. I haven't heard that version of the song, but I'm definitely going to check it out. Heart-shaped box, yeah. Santa Slow Dog did a heart-shaped box. He got a bunch of votes, and he's in the top 10. Good stuff. Full custom diecast. Santa Slow Dog is a resident Dolphin fan. I'm a Dolphin fan also. And watching them play right now, how's the score there in that game? How they doing? I don't have Peacock, and I'm not about to play to their communist games when it comes to subscribing to that thing. Plus, I'm here entertaining you guys as best as I can. Anyways, get a hold of me, diecastgraveyard@gmail.com. All right, let's see. You're not a Nirvana fan, and no respect for suicide. Well, you know, it is what it is. Some people have demons. My brother took his life, unfortunately, about 7 years ago. Yeah, I miss him desperately, and I wish he was still here. But my brother Jim took his own life, and I miss him desperately. Depression is a bad, bad thing, guys. I'm going to go ahead and get some more tickets here ready to go, because we need to sell more tickets, guys. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right. Yeah, let's sell some more tickets. All right. Let's see. Or his taste in women, yeah. Was it Courtney Love? Probably wouldn't be that bad if she wasn't such a drug addict, right? At the time. I mean, I don't know what's going on now with her. Your uncle used to work for Hostess. Used to get all the stuff for free. It's good. It's good to have stuff. Football versus Uncle Paulie. Uncle Paulie all the way. You're too generous, brother. You're too generous. Kiss was your first show. I haven't seen Kiss. I was very, I just didn't get the opportunity. It's really cold in KC. How's the game going? What's the score? All right, we got more tickets out there, guys. Let's have some more tickets. Let's see. Linkin Park is okay. The whole, I don't know. There's something about some songs that are rap like or whatever like that. I mean, there's some songs that Linkin Park does that are okay, but I don't know. The whole rapping thing inside the song just never kind of took me. You know. You saw Kiss in '77. Ford Man, how you doing, brother? Yes. I like Kiss's music. You know, a lot of my favorite KC-1397. Boo. Yeah. No, thank you. Anyway, yeah. Well, as soon as Chester Bennington took his own life after Chris Cornell took his life 3 months, and then Chester took his life 3 months later. Yeah. Yeah, I see that the Super Bowl will be pay-per-view for sure. That's how they're going to make their money. Yeah, Chris Cornell, what an incredible artist, and I was sorry to see that he committed suicide too. It's very sad. I mean, his family was talking to him and stuff like that, and he went home from a concert in Detroit and hung himself. It's like, wow. Yeah, I was sorry to see that. Anytime you see a musician like that, they're like, cool wheels. All right. Let's do that, buddy. Let's do it. 5 tickets coming for you. Thank you, brother. Let's go ahead and hit that super chat for you. Get those taken care of for you. Thank you so much. Oh, cheers to you, sir. If I don't have your contact information, Cool Wheels, please get a hold of me at diecastgraveyard@gmail.com, which is that email address, and we'll get you. So I got your information anyways. Black Eagle Diecast, you always rock, sir. And again, I got your package together. All right. 164 wheels. $164 wheels. I got yours in the container here. Black Eagle, I'm working on yours right now, brother. There we go. Cool Wheels, sir. I got yours right here. We're going to fold those up and get those taken care of, sir. In the container they go. Cheers. Who's got more questions? Who's got more questions, please? Come on, John. Let's not get political here. Black Eagle, I'm getting your tickets right now, brother. One of your kids attempted last year. You're doing much better now with counseling and the right meds. Redline Garage, I'm so sorry you're going through that, brother. Again, depression is a very, very bad and real thing. All right, my brother Black Eagle, I got yours right here, buddy. 5 tickets for you. Thank you, sir. And we're going to get those taken care of right now and put those in the container. Let's see. You quit watching sports when the hands went up on the knee. Yeah. That's Colin Kaepernick whole thing. Go Dolphins. There you go, buddy. All right. All taken care of, brother. Thank you. We got everything taken care of there. Thank you so much. Thank you, Black Eagle. Let's go ahead and get you a super chat too, brother. Thank you. Life is too short to drink cheap beer, Daryl. What about tapestry or something? What the hell you doing, man? Cheers, brother. Thank you. Let's see. Question for everybody. What was your first restoration, rebuild, whatnot? My very first restoration build, believe it or not, was a TNT bird spoiler. Very first video was over 30 minutes long. Oh my God. Yeah, I've come a little bit farther than that. It is early. I hope Miami comes back, but man, the weather there is just absolutely friggin' horrible. You seen Kiss 23 times? Oh wow. Three more to go. I missed that one, Daryl. Sorry. Oh, three more of those nasty beers. Yeah, get you some of that tapestry. Like I said, life's too short to drink cheap beer. All right. 32-ounce Modelo. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. Let's get some more tickets prepped. Okay. Who else wants to get in on the 5 for 20 for the giveaway tonight? We're getting close to where we can give away the Pache airbrush too. Now, would you rather, once we get to that point, would you rather give the Pache airbrush away separately from the compressor? That way there we'll have two winners tonight. That'd be pretty awesome. You're just about a dad. You need to get fired up about making some new vids. Okay. Don't drink cheap beer. Fish screw in it. I clean that up. Let's see. You primed yourself with a Bell's Two Hearted. You know, you need to send me some of those other beers, Daryl. I mean, you gave me some of that tapestry, which is absolutely awesome. I'm not a big fan of beer that has a lot of hops in it. You know, like Sam Adams. Here you go. In my family lineage, my family geology, I'm related to Sam Adams. True story. Spork Syndicate says, I vote for two winners. Separate. Okay. We can do it. We still need to sell some more tickets, though, before that Pache comes in there, guys. You almost forgot. Where is Cousin Biff? Biff is home tonight. He's got some other stuff going on, but him and his wife are coming over for dinner tomorrow night, and I will definitely tell them that you guys were asking about him. Bell Two Hearted is easy to drink. I'd love to try that, man. You're related to Genghis Khan. Really? Really? Wow. That's amazing. There's a lot of royalty on my side of the family, on my mom's side of the family. Thing is, when you're doing these genealogy pages like Ancestry.com and stuff like that, thing is, though, is once you start to get overseas, and the prices for these things are stupid, 30, 35, 40 bucks a month. I would love to do these things so I can keep doing my family lineage. But, yeah, I mean, it's just too damn expensive for that. Anyway, if your family has royalty in it, or clergy, or something along those lines, it's easy to follow because people painted pictures of them, and they keep records of the families like that. But if your family, like on my dad's side, it got to a certain point where they're farmers, etc., yada, 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 it just disappears because nobody keeps track of a farmer. They keep track of royalty and stuff. What do we got here? Nighthawk, 10 more for the airbrush if we get there. You got it, man. You got it. Nighthawk, I got your two more tickets right here, brother. And we're going to get those in the bin right here. Let's see. You would like to take the airbrush over the compressor, get some spotted cow from Wisconsin. If you win the big one, buddy, I'll tell you what. Whoever wins first, you can pick the airbrush or the compressor. It's up to you. They're about the same price, really. There it is. You're in there, Nighthawk, again. Thank you, brother. And super chat for you, buddy. Thank you so much. Wife is still mourning the Colts loss. You know what? Tough. Sorry, I'm a Dolphins fan. You know what really sucks is I was a Cowboys fan 30 years. And they had not Danny White, yeah, of course, Danny White years. People ask me, who do you root for? Cowboys. Excuse me? Who? Yeah, the Danny White years, 1-15. Yeah, anyway. So later on, they got Tony Romo. And for 4 or 5 years in a row, he choked every single year. The dropped field goal and all kinds of crap like that. And I said, well, you know, they got the end of his contract. They're going to get somebody else. You know what? You know what they did? They signed him for 7 more years. I said, I'm done. I am done. That's it. Get out of here. So I started rooting for Miami, which I liked anyway. So there you go. And I've been rooting for them since about 2010. What if they need the airbrush and the compressor both? If we're going to do separate drawings, we'll draw another name. And whoever wins whatever, there it is, Daryl. Good question, buddy. Your Bengals had a rough year. Yeah, they did. I remember when they were, what the hell was it? They were practicing the Icky Shuffle or something like that a bunch of years ago. And, hey, they never got the dance. That was something. Your wife's great uncle was John Dillinger's driver. Wow. 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 So does any of you guys have that superfine turbine car? Anybody? Even a really bad beat up one. I'd take that one. I need to get me another beverage. Okay? So stay tight. Let's go ahead. We'll get another beverage here. Always come prepared. My buddy John Dodds out there in Washington State. Cool Cat Customs, okay? He does some really, really nice customs. And if you're interested in getting some of that, check with John. He has a bunch of stuff he sells on eBay, okay? Just check out John. There's a really lot of nice cars. So please check him out. He does some really great stuff. John, if you can give me any more info, that'd be great. Excuse me, please. You're a Giants fan? Well, of course, Danny, you're up there in New York. You know, it's funny. When I lived in New York, I was never a Bills fan, which is what was closer to me. A Giants fan, a Jets fan, whatever like that. Something about the cowboy logo with the star I really liked. And then after, of course, they'd pull that other crap. Yeah. Hey, Jackson, you're supposed to be asleep. What are you doing? Yeah, the turbines are going for big bucks, brother, unfortunately. Yeah. Well, I mean, it's one that I haven't done before. You think the Vikings must have set a record for the most quarterbacks in one season? You know what? What really sucked about the Vikings is way back when they were actually really, really good, and they had people like Carl Eller and Fran Tarkington and stuff like that. They went to the Super Bowl 4 times and couldn't win. Same thing with the Buffalo Bills. Where they go, like four years in a row, something like that? 4 years in a row. And, of course, the word Bills, boy, I love losing Super Bowls. I mean, that was the joke. And I've got a lot of friends and like that are Buffalo Bills fans. But, hey, maybe they'll pull it off this year. Because it looks like Miami might be out. I'll have to root for somebody else. All your ancestors are from Hungary, the land of paprika. Yeah, Andrew, if you're still up, man, I'm looking forward. I sent Andrew a package, a box, and he's going to be doing an unboxing video, guys. You need to check it out. I sent him a lot of stuff. Dan Marino was the greatest quarterback to never win a Super Bowl, and it really sucked. Yeah, Godzuka Dan, please, I know they're expensive and stuff like that, but if he's got any cars he wants restored, I'd be willing to trade out restorations for, different red line castings and stuff like that. Offense wins games, defense wins championships. He had a good defense, but their offense sucked. Yeah, for sure. Well, Bruce is here. Zolo, how you doing, man? You come from a big, long line of people waiting online. Yeah, poor Fran Tarkenton. Armor Cat, I'm sorry, brother. I can't root for the Packers. I'm sorry. Especially with Aaron Rodgers gone, too. Have I made the Red Line Monza decals you need to say? I haven't yet, but give me a picture of the decals. I can definitely recreate them, John. We'll get that taken care of. I'm also working on that, finishing up the Lightning McQueen decals on that charge or that Challenger that you wanted. Andrew will be waking up soon. He's probably falling asleep watching the broadcast. Guys, let's get some more tickets here for the giveaway tonight. Remember, again, giving away the compressor tonight. I'm also giving away, soon, we still got a few more tickets to get rid of, the Pache Talon airbrush with a hose, all right? This is a top-of-the-line airbrush, guys. This is great. Still in the package, still sealed, all right? Brand new, all right? We're going to be giving that away tonight. Also tonight, somehow, some way, we're going to be giving away this Noeco airbrush just for being here. But you got to be here to win this one, all right? We're going to be doing two winners tonight, the compressor and the airbrush. Whoever wins first will get their choice. And then second will get the other prize. All right? But for tickets there, Super Chat, down in the corner there, Super Chat, $5 per ticket. If you get $20 worth of tickets, you get a fifth ticket for free for a total of 5. And we'll put that in the container, and we'll be drawing here in a while. We still got more questions to answer. And we still got more questions to answer, and we'll get to that. But thank you guys all for being here tonight. You guys absolutely rock. Let's see here. Need to play with your Corel Draw more. Been watching a lot of videos, still learning tricks. Absolutely. What are my thoughts on the Badger airbrush? Guy, when I first started airbrushing, I used the Badger airbrush. I've been airbrushing for over 40 years, and I know a lot of folks in the industry, okay? They were okay. They've got some new airbrushes out there now called the Patriot and stuff like that. They're not bad. They work all right. Let me see. Sorry, I got to kind of scroll backwards here. Let's see. Gonna change your name to Gary Stunner when you're 80? Okay. Let's see. You know what? People can predict all day long who's going to win the damn Super Bowl. You know what? It's going to be one of the two teams that finally get there. Badgers are okay. I prefer Pache. Iwatas are great airbrushes. I love Grex. Some of the no-name airbrushes that I use from Spray Gunner, they're pretty darn good too for a less expensive airbrush. They work pretty damn good. But what I recommend when you do an airbrush, guys, is if you're going to get one that you can get replacement parts for. I just put recently out a short video on the difference between a cheap airbrush and a good airbrush. Okay? So if you're going to get a good airbrush, which I recommend, you can get parts for them. Also, the bearing on the inside of the airbrush is made out of Teflon. So it's going to hold up to the harsh chemicals like your lacquer thinners and like that when you go to clean these brushes out. If you get an airbrush from Harbor Freight, which I'm going to be doing a review on one pretty soon. They got a new gravity feed airbrush I'm going to do a review on. And then the bushings or the bearings in those cheaper airbrushes are made out of nylon. And eventually, when you start running the lacquer thinner through there and like that, it's going to melt. Okay, it's going to melt. So again, and you can't get parts for them. So you're gonna use that airbrush up. You're gonna have to get another one. When you could have put, if you put the money away for 2 or 3 airbrushes, you'd have had a good one. I've got one brush that I've had for over 20 years, and I'm still using it. Mr. Gunk, we got a ticket for you, brother. Thank you. Thank you, brother. And we're going to take your ticket right there, brother. And we're going to put it right here in the thing. There it is. Cheers, buddy. Thank you. Let's see. You have a favorite... Do I have a favorite black wall casting? There's a bunch. I think probably the Datsun Z, or the Z Wiz. I think that's what it is. Well, I like that one very much. Excellent. Let's see. Always had issues with the Badgers. Your Pache is still going strong 33 years later. Absolutely. Carl and I met at an airbrush convention for airbrush action, and we've been close friends ever since. Carl's the brother I should have had, and I do consider him my brother. He's one of my best friends in the world, and I'm so glad that I have him and his wife, Annette, in my life, or in our life, my wife and I. We're so fortunate. 4 a.m. there? You need to get out of here, Andrew. Do I still do any simple wheel swaps where I just put it? Yeah, buddy. Every Wednesday, I do Wheel Swap Wednesday. Ask the guys. Absolutely. I do a Wheel Swap Wednesday, and then I do a really big video usually on Saturdays, which I did today. You get a chance, check them out. And I've got over 450 videos, man. Go back and check them out for sure. Take care, Andrew. I'll talk to you soon. Your wife is related to Sitting Bull. Wow. Incredible. Wow. Guys, let's for the guys that did the super chat, cheers. Thank you so much. All right, guys, well, let's sell some more tickets to the giveaway tonight, and then we'll get close to calling it an evening, please. Here we go. Down in the corner down there, super chat. For every ticket you buy, it's $5. If you buy $20 worth of tickets, you get a fifth ticket for free. We're going to be giving away that compressor. We're also going to be giving away this Pache Talon airbrush. We got a few more tickets we got to sell before we give that away too. We're also going to be giving away an airbrush for people that are just here. And we still got quite a few people here, guys. So let's go ahead and do that, please. Let's sell a few more sets of tickets, and we'll look at starting to give some stuff away here. Let's see. Let's go back to there. All right. Yeah, good night, Andrew. Love you, brother. We'll talk to you soon. Don't know much about your ancestors. Your mom just told she didn't really meet her grandparents. I understand. I'll tell you what. I was doing my genealogy, and I did my mom's side of the family, did my dad's side of the family. Well, his dad's name was William. And it took me a long time to figure out. I mean, you know how many Williams there are out there? So we're looking, and I'm looking. A couple of years, finally, I saw my grandfather's headstone, and it said William A., which his middle name was Amos. Oh, my God, it's like somebody opened up the floodgates. His father's name was William, whose father's name was William, whose father's name was William, whose father's name was Jacob, whose father's name was William. It was really weird. William A., William B., William J., and it went on and on and on and on and on. And I finally, I traced my dad's side of the family back to the 1500s, back in Bavaria, Germany, in that area, and around Switzerland. My mom's side of the family, there's a lot of royalty in the family. Now, here again, that comes with a disclaimer. If you pick the right branch of the family tree that your family goes down, like what happens if that your grandfather or great-great-great-great-great-grandfather comes up with, he was married to someone named Mary, okay? Mary Smith, all right? Well, what happens if that great-great-great-great-grandfather had a second wife? And that's who you're related to, but it doesn't show it. There's all kinds of possibilities. Now, if it worked out right, and I calculated it out, and I picked the right branches of the tree, my mother was related to King Duncan of Scotland, who was the Duncan the First. All right. So, yeah. I mean, if you pick the right branch. So there you go. All right, let's see. You have some cars you'll send some pics of if you want. Yeah, Scott, please do. We'll talk about that, brother. And the most important thing is I hope you're recovering well off your surgery, brother. That's the most important thing. You were named after your dad's dad, and when you go see him, you see your name on the gravestone. Talk about it. It's creepy. Weird. Okay. Your grandpa's grandpa slept around. He had to quit Quebec to save his life. When the U.S. did the same, had to come back to Canada, change his family name, so your ancestry is complicated. I understand that, okay? Wow. Rivera's Hot Wheels. We were Mexican, so you have a lot of Jose's in the family. Jose and his brother Jose B. Oh my gosh. You have a green mint Datsun. Excellent, brother. Excellent. Come on, guys. We got a few more tickets to give away here, and we'll start giving away some stuff. So who wants in on the compressor and the Pache airbrush, guys? Like I said, we got some more tickets to give away. $20 will get you 5 tickets. Okay, super chat down there in the corner. Let's see. Used to ride to work with a lady whose husband was the 7th. Someone the 7th. Wow. Wow. Incredible. Incredible. All right. Who's got some more questions? We're going to kind of hopefully work our way to tone this down, but we got some other stuff we got to give away here, guys. Let's see. You guys absolutely rock. Cheers. Cheers. Let's have a toast here. Cheers. Well, you guys have kept me really busy tonight. And again, my voice is starting to come back here. Still can't sing or anything like that, but it was a great night. And again, Carl and Annette, we're looking so forward to seeing you guys in a couple of weeks. That's coming up quick. It's really coming up quick. I had a big old kick in the groin here just before Christmas. Found out we need to get a new roof, and that really sucked. Yeah. Okay, Carl. We'll talk to you soon, brother. We love you guys, and we'll talk soon for sure. Absolutely. All right, come on, guys. I got 10 more tickets here that I need to get rid of before we give away that Pache. So let's go ahead and do that. Yeah, I was able to sing. Yeah, and I'll be able to sing again. But for sure, yeah, man. Yeah, man. I can definitely carry a tune in a bucket. Absolutely, brother. Chaz, are you the one? Are you the gentleman that's from Quebec? Ah, yeah, brother. Diecast Media Network. I'm looking very forward to doing that interview with you guys, for sure. Absolutely, absolutely. All right. Well, we're still going here. Yeah, mine's gonna run a little over 17, but that doesn't include any extra sheets of plywood. They're gonna have to be replaced. Godzukaden gets another fiver. Thank you, buddy. Absolutely, absolutely. I'm looking forward to the interview. My pleasure. Have Dutch and French royalty in your family. Your ex was related to Jesse James and the Duke. How cool is that? Do I have a different favorite airbrush for different products? Actually, David Parker, that's a very good question, sir. I've got a setup with approximately 6 airbrushes. I have the Pache Talon, which we're going to try and give that away tonight. I have I have several of the Grex airbrushes, which I absolutely love, and I get those from Spray Gunner. Okay, absolutely love those brushes. I've got one, excuse me, actually 2 with a .5 needle, and I've actually got one with a .8 needle, I believe. and I use that one to spray my Autoborn sealers and my silver sealer and stuff like that. I use the .5s for my Createx paints and my Candy 2.0 paints, and I use the Pache with the .3 needle to put my Spectre Flame paints on, soon to be Spectre Flame paints. Okay, Moose Man, thank you. You're so generous, brother. I love putting out content for you guys. Thank you so much. Please, like I said, you got questions and stuff like that, please ask in the comments. I mean, I try to do my best to answer all your questions for you. I mean, if I can help you with your hobby and make your cars that much better and stuff like that, then absolutely. Diecast Dad, how you doing, buddy? I thought I heard your name earlier before. Danny, I'm still working on stuff. I'm still trying to get caught up with Patreon stuff. I'm still trying to get on stuff that I owe people, but buddy, I promise you, they're coming. I promise you. Absolutely, brother. What do we get here? Let's see. All right. Mark, I have not yet. I apologize. I'm working on those cars. I promise you. I'm just so much stuff coming up, and with being sick and everything else, for the past year and a half, I've been going back and forth to the dock, trying to get things taken care of. It's been an absolute nightmare, but things are getting better, and I'm working on stuff. I'm trying to get my desk cleared off with stuff so I can get people out the stuff that I owe, and that's one of them. And I do apologize, brother. All you're done with the new Beetle for a friend, Volvo drift wagon, and a custom automotive paint. You'll PM Instagram. Yeah, I'd love to see it. I would love to see it. Cecil, thank you, brother. Thank you. Wow. Yeah, Chas, thank you, and thank you so much for, I grew up in upstate New York, up near the Canadian border. And as a kid, I always had Canadian money and American money in my pocket. Believe it or not, true story. I actually learned the words to "O Canada" before I did the Star Spangled Banner. We lived that close to the border. Danny, it's not a matter of being busy. My health was absolute dog crap for over a year. And I finally got to a new doctor, got my prescriptions changed around, and I'm actually starting to feel better. Okay, so I'm very fortunate in that respect, and I'm doing my best to get caught up. Okay, but again, I apologize to you guys, and it'll be taken care of. Guys, I got 10 tickets left. 10 tickets left before we can do these giveaways. So let's have a couple of $20 buy-ins, and we'll get those in there, and let's get these taken care of, guys. Let's get these taken care of. I got 10 tickets left. And then we'll be able to give 2 things away tonight. Let's see, where the hell did that pen go? There it is. All right. Right now you have time to watch due to waiting to have surgery. Yeah, it sucks, man. I need a knee replacement. But until I get some of these health issues taken care of out of the way, or taken care of, I can't get the knee replacement, and I need it desperately. It shattered his helmet? Holy crap. So damn cold, it shattered his helmet. Is the score still the same, Mark? Thank you, brother. I mean, yeah, it's something that I've had to have done for years and years and years, but because I'm a diabetic, they're not willing to really do it until I get my numbers down. And again, I just saw a new doctor, and she's phenomenal. And she's really helping me out. Guys, I got 10 tickets left to give away or sell. All right. So let's go ahead and get these sold, and we'll start giving away stuff, and we'll call it an evening. Let's see what we got here. All right. There we go. There it is. Yes. All right. We're back on top. Thanks, Diecast Dad. And, Moose Man, yeah, for sure. Yeah, Nighthawk, I'm doing the best I can, brother. I mean, like I said, I know that I owe people stuff. I've got a bunch of other builds for them that I owe, personal builds I'm working on. I'm doing the best I can, and that's what it is. And I do apologize for the delays and stuff like that. Casey, 16-7, is that true? Is that what it is? 16-7, there you go. Okay. Boo. Yeah, I agree. I see. You're far from Montreal. But I tell you what, I've been to Canada many times. And I love the Canadian folks, and I love the country up there. You ever notice that almost majority of the population lives near the U.S. border? Yeah, Danny, you understand of anybody about health issues, brother. And that's the truth, man. Happy New Year to you. And I'm working on things, man. Things are getting better. The new doctor has really helped me out a lot. And things are getting better. It's just she switched around a lot of my prescriptions and things like that. But definitely better. Okay, guys, like I said, we're giving away this compressor. We're giving away a Pache Talon airbrush. I got 10 tickets left. Who wants in on it, please? Super chat down there in the corner. $20 will get you 5 tickets, okay? 5. There you go. $20 will get you 5 tickets. I got 10 tickets left. Let's go ahead and get these taken care of, and we will give those things away, and then we're going to figure out a way to get rid of that other airbrush, all right? So far, right now at the moment, we got 38 people in the room. Your new endo switched things up. Yeah, endocrinologist. Yes, sir. Finally started feeling better a month ago. Yeah, man. I mean, it's incredible. God, 19-7. No. No. The north is too cold. That's why I moved down to Florida, man. I mean, I grew up in upstate New York, like I said, near the Canadian border. It's a nice place to be from. All right. In the spring, in the summer, it's beautiful. Fall's nice. Winter sucks. The snow gets ass deep to a giraffe. All right. As I traveled around the world in the military, I realized there was a lot nicer places to live. So when I got down here to Northwest Florida, and I fell in love with the place. After I retired out of the military, I moved back down here, and I've been here almost 30 years. I absolutely love this area. It's fantastic. Gainesville, Florida. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Thank you, Chuck. Yeah, let's do that soon, please. Come on, guys, 10 more tickets, please. Let's get these tickets sold, and we'll be able to give this stuff away right away. All right, I got a container full of folks here that we can take care of here. Snow removal in July. The latest I saw it snow where I used to live and grew up was, I think, late May. Late May. Your sister lives in Tampa. That's quite a way. That's about an 8-hour drive away from me. 4 degrees in central Minnesota. Joel, no thank you. No thank you. Guys, there's 38 people in the room. I got 10 more tickets that I need to get rid of. Super chat down there in the corner. All right? They're $5 each. $20 to get you 5 tickets. All right? I got 10 tickets left. Okay? Let's go ahead and get rid of these. We'll give away the stuff. We'll drink some beverages. We'll give away the other airbrush that we're going to give away for free. And then we'll call it a night. Wow. Yeah, I've lived all over the world, man, and I've been so fortunate and so blessed. Absolutely. Bruce, how you doing, man? How big of an air tank do I use? My compressor has an air tank that's got approximately a 4-gallon tank on it. I've got a smaller one that's got a 1.5-gallon tank, and I've got another airbrush that's got a 3-gallon or a compressor that's got another 3-gallon tank on it that's still in the box in case the other one breaks. So there you go. 13, nothing. Bruce, thank you. I can't thank you enough. Thank you, my friend. Thank you so much. I love you guys subscribing to the channel. And if there's anything you want to see in videos that I haven't done yet, let me know. Like somebody just came up with an idea. They want me to make a video where I show putting decals on windshields. So that's going to be a good subject. Armor Cat Mark says, what PSI do I use with a 0.5 needle? It's not a matter of the size of the needle, brother. It's a matter of what medium you're pushing out of the airbrush. If you're using Spectre Flame paints and paints like that, I use 25 to 30 pounds. If I'm using something heavier like Createx paints and like that, I'll use anywhere from 30 pounds to 45 pounds, okay? That way there, I mean, you're pushing that heavy medium out. But if you're using the thick paint that's like that, okay, you got to be careful because you're going to be putting out more paint because there's more pressure behind it. All right? So something to think about when you're using those higher pressures. You're going to put more paint out. Okay? Excuse me. Now your Createx paints, thank you, Bruce. If you're using the Createx paints or something along those lines like the Chroma Air paints from Spray Gunner, which is a great product, by the way, because it's airbrush ready. If you're using those thicker paints, you're going to have to use a higher pressure to get it out. So something to think about. But again, using higher pressure, you're going to put more paint out, but you're going to need something with at least a 0.5 needle. So think about that when you're purchasing an airbrush. When I spray out on a paper towel, do you get a feel for the flow and adjust the pressure as needed? No, sir. I don't spray it onto a paper towel, for one. All right. I've been airbrushing for over 40 years. It's a true story there, okay? I've been airbrushing for over 40 years. And as I say, when I go to Spectre Flame paints, 25 to 30 pounds. If I use the Createx paints and like that, I try to bump it up to close to 45 pounds, maybe 50 pounds if necessary. But you're going to put a lot more paint out, so be careful, okay? And I always spray a little bit first to make sure that the airbrush is flowing properly. And cleaning your airbrush is so important, so important. I've got a bunch of how-to videos on how to clean your airbrush, how to choose an airbrush, how to pick a compressor, etc., etc., etc. Do I have an old car or a hot rod? Scott, I used to, but I don't anymore, unfortunately. But if I had my druthers, I would get back the car that I had when I first joined the military, which was a 79 Trans Am. And if I had the opportunity, I would get that car back. Excuse me. Sorry. Get a little bit still raspy. Excuse me. From being sick. All right. I'm just starting to get my voice back, and that's what's going on. So, the thicker the paint, the higher the PSI needed. Bear Pig, yes and no. You need to know how much to thin that paint to. And when you put that paint on there, all right, you don't want to put it on too thick because it'll run. So you need to put mist coats and build up those layers. Okay? And if you have any more questions after that, please make sure you ask. All right, guys, come on. We still got to give away that Pache airbrush, but I got 10 more tickets I got to sell. I had a certain level in there that I had to have in order to give away that Pache airbrush. You've had so many people tell you that they wish they had their old cars. You never got rid of yours. You had the same car since you were 15. That's fantastic. God bless you, brother. If you could have done that, that'd have been great. I traveled so much in the military that I really didn't have that option. Plus, I got married, had kids, like that. So, priorities, you know. You can't get your compressor from leaking air through the adapter for your Pache. Using the Pache adapter on the Cool 2D. Any suggestions? I would take off the adapter that you have, Bruce. Excuse me, please. I would take off the adapter you have and maybe use some Teflon tape to, put it on a little bit thicker if you absolutely have to. But I would try that first. Had an 80 turbo Trans Am with silver with red interior. Wow. Yeah. Blizzard is 77 and 78. Yeah. I remember those days. Guys, we got 10 tickets left. Please, let's go ahead and get rid of these tickets, and we'll draw winners. Okay? I got to sell these 10 tickets before I give away that Pache. Okay? So there you go. And then we got to give away the other airbrush, and I got to figure out what to do for that. And I got an idea, but we'll play that by ear. 10 more tickets, guys. Let's get rid of them. All right, let's see here. Like I said, we're giving away this compressor. We're giving away the Pache, but I gotta sell these 10 tickets. All right. Hate to bug you about it, but if not, we're just going to give away the compressor. All right. I get rid of these 10 tickets. We're going to throw in the Pache airbrush and a hose with it too. Okay. And here it is. All right. Top of the line airbrush, Pache Talon. I've got 2 of these that I use. I absolutely love this airbrush. I've actually got a tattoo of an airbrush on my shoulder. 64 Valiant. Wow. Your parents' grapefruit tree while you did other stuff, and then they said to do something with it, so you towed it. Wow. That's incredible. That is absolutely incredible. 79 Red Vet. Gonna make it like a Hot Wheel. Nighthawk, $10. Thank you, brother. Thank you. Let's go ahead and give you that. Thank you, brother. You still have the John Deere pedal tractor from when your grandfather gave it to you when you were 6. I would love to restore something like that. All right. I got 2 more tickets here. Sorry about that. I got 2 more tickets here for Nighthawk. Okay. They're going in the bin. I'll bring that up here. All right, guys. I got 8 tickets left. Let's do this. Please. All right. I got 8 tickets left. Who wants in on it? Eight tickets, man. Thank you for the scenery. Thank you, man. Thank you, but when was it supposed to send the taxi? If you haven't done it already, get it to me, because I haven't done the taxi recap yet. I've just been so busy. Yeah, so usually the build for the 4 Horsemen is due the last day of the month. So that's when you should be sending me the pictures. But I haven't done the video yet for the recap. So if you got a picture for your taxi, please send it in so I can get it in that video, because I'm going to be posting it soon. And I understand, Tom. Thank you. You purchased a ton of tickets, brother. You purchased a ton. Thank you. Cool Wheels. Can't win if you don't play. There it is. Yeah, there's a whole, like I said, we're in here almost ready to go. I got 8 tickets left. Cool Wheels. Thank you, brother. Thank you. You got an original Bigfoot Power Wheels that you want to restore. That's going to be a lot of fun. I'll check it out, Chas. I mean, I've been so stupid busy lately with work and with other stuff going on. I'll go through and I will check all those. And if hopefully you send it to the 4 Horsemen Diecast at gmail.com. Guys, I got 8 tickets left. Well, please, I want to be able to give away this Pache Talon airbrush also, but I need to get rid of these 8 tickets. I had a certain number in mind so I can get rid of them. I mean, I don't want to give away stuff and have to have it, come completely out of my pocket. Joel rocks. Joel rocks. All right. Here we go. Joel, I'm marking those up now, brother. Thank you. I got 3 tickets left, guys. But I can make it a 20. All right, Joel, sir, I got your 5 tickets right here, sir. We're going to fold them up and we're going to put them in the container. Oh, and there's the super chat for you, brother. Thank you. Thank you. Cheers. Are there any more questions while we're talking about this? It's this or pull tab. Okay. Thank you, brother. I got 3 tickets left. I mean, I can make it a 20. Who wants it? All right. And then we'll give away some stuff. Okay. In the meantime, let's see here. Okay. All right. Subi gets a $5. Thank you, brother. Thank you. Thank you, brother. All right. I got 2 more tickets left. We're going to give away the compressor first. Oh, here you go. We're going to give away the compressor first. But whoever wins, you can choose between the compressor or the airbrush. It's up to you. Subi, here's your ticket, brother. Thank you. Thank you, brother. I got 2 tickets left. 2 tickets. Can't win unless you play, kind of like the lottery, right? What's that joke I heard? This lady was, she's sitting there and she's praying. She says, "Dear God, please help me win the lottery so I can pay off all my bills and take care of all the problems I have and take care of my family." And nothing. So another day she prays. She says, "Dear God, please help me. As I really, really need to win the lottery." She says, "So please, help me take care of my family and some health issues with my parents." Mr. Gunk. There you go, brother. Thank you. Thank you. So again, she went on and said, "Hey, dear God, please, please help me win the lottery here, so so I can take care of my family and solve my problems and like that." All of a sudden, she hears his voice. She's, "Susan." I just made that name up. "Susan, is that God?" "Yes. Work with me here. Buy a ticket." Spork gonna get 2 more. God, Tom. Tom, we got 2 tickets. Thank you, brother. All right. Okay, here's what we're going to do. Tom, there's 1. If there's anybody else, we can get that taken care of. And then we're going to give away the other airbrush. All right. I'm going to take a real quick intermission and go drain the bladder, and I'll be right back. Okay, so let's see here. Jack, I'm going to get you as soon as I come back, brother. Thank you. Let's see here. Intermission. I'll be back in just a few moments. Okay, we're back. I saw a bunch of people went ahead and got some more tickets, so we'll go ahead and take care of those. Cool Cat, I got yours. We'll put that there. Black Eagle, I got yours, sir. Thank you so much. Okay. Armor Cat, I got your two, brother. Thank you. Yes, Bruce, that is the true story. And Jack's Diecast, sir, I got you down for 5. Got you down for 5. Thank you. You guys absolutely rock. Thank you so much. I love giving stuff away. I love giving stuff away. Yes, sir. All right. Are there any last minute super chats? Because we're about to pull this off, guys. Any more, please? Are there any more super chats you want to get in on this? That's some really great stuff to give away. And it's been a great night. Thank you. Thank you so much. Wow. Wow, Danny's still here. You know, God bless you, brother. God bless you, brother. All right. Anybody else? We'll count it down here. Anybody else wants to get in the super chat? There you go. Yeah, good luck to everybody. Good luck to everybody. Let's see here. All right, good stuff, guys. It's going to be some good stuff. We're definitely going to give away the Pache airbrush. Again, whoever's name I pick first, they're going to get their choice of the airbrush or the compressor, whichever they want. The second one, whatever prize is left, okay? Now, hey, there's enough names in here, multiple names, you might win both, so it won't be an issue. All right, and then we're going to give away the other airbrush, the Decal. That's going to be great. It's going to be a lot of fun. But yeah, all right. Last minute. Let's pull it down to the last minute, okay? Mountain Dew and water. All right. Hey, whatever you drink, that's up to you, man. All right, I'm going to go ahead and finish this. I'm going to have one more, and then we're going to give this stuff away. Semi-truck. Needs to be more than $1, buddy. Get another beverage here. Got a cooler right next to me here. Hey, buddy. How's my little girl? My puppy just walked in the door, followed by her cat. Hello, Roxy. Hello, baby dog. My little baby girl. Hi, Cheeto. All right. Okay. We're getting close to giving this thing away, man. Come on. Here it is. Good stuff. All right. Semi-truck, you know what? You were so generous. Thank you, brother. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We're going to be giving away the other airbrush here first, all right, while you're here. So let's go ahead and do that. We got 38 folks in the room. Here's the deal. What I'm going to do is I'm going to pick a card number and a suit. Semi-truck, thank you. Again, you're too generous, and just subscribing to the page, everything else is just absolutely awesome. All right, now don't send in your picks yet. All right, let me explain it first. What I want you to do is I got a ticket here, and I wrote the card and the suit. Okay, the suit and the number or letter or whatever. Okay. Thank you, Danny. Anyway, so we're going to give away the Decal airbrush right now, first. And again, there's 38 folks in the room. We're going to be giving this away. If I don't have your contact info, make sure you email me after this. But for everybody here, what I want you to do is, not yet, don't start, I want you to give me the number of the letter, like for a king, but a K. But then afterwards, I want you to put the suit, be it a H for a heart, D for a diamond, S for a spade, and what's the other damn one? C for a club. Okay? All right. Again, first one I see that has the correct answer is going to win that other airbrush. All right? Here's the ticket. Go. I'm watching the feed. There you go. First person with the right guess, 3 of clubs. I'm going to be going through. I'm looking. I know what I got here. 8 of diamonds, 9 of diamonds, Ace of spades. Nice. Here we go. 2 of diamonds, Jack of hearts, 4 of clubs, King of diamonds. Wow. 9 of spades. 2 of hearts. 2 of clubs. Well, cool cat. Cool cat. There it is. That's the first one I saw. 2 of clubs. 2 of clubs. Cool cat customs. There it is. There it is. Nice. Congratulations, John. 2 of clubs. Good stuff. You win the Nodeco airbrush, John. Cheers, buddy. All right, guys, that's it. Yes. Nice, nice, nice. Excellent. Good stuff, John. Congratulations, brother. John from Cool Cat Customs wins the Nodeco airbrush. All right. Now, we got 2 things to give away. First name I pick out of here is going to get their choice, the compressor or the airbrush. Second one, obviously, will get whatever's left. All right, let's read in here. Grab something cool. All right, again, this is winner's choice. All right, here it is. Nighthawk. Nighthawk. You get your choice, brother, the airbrush or the compressor. Good job. Nighthawk. Now, if you're not online, then we'll give you the compressor. Eight hearts. Nighthawk, yes. Compressor, yes, sir. That is yours, my friend. Absolutely. And again, get back a hold of me with your contact info, please. All right, so we can make sure that I get it to you, okay? All right, this is for the Pache airbrush. It's for the Pache airbrush, okay? Here it is. Maybe Nighthawk will get lucky and win both. Spork. Spork Syndicate. I know it's hard to say. There it is. Spork. Okay? And then again, just so you see it, this was for the compressor, Nighthawk. All right? Spork Syndicate wins the airbrush, the Pache airbrush. Congratulations, Tom. Yeah, I wish you could have tuned in earlier, John. Absolutely, brother. You guys absolutely rock. Do we have... Yeah, thank you. Do we have any more questions, please? Any more questions? Any more questions, please? Before we close out here, like I said, let me get down here. Sorry. Sorry. Here it is. Guys, we got a lot of people here that have YouTube channels. And if you have one, I want you to contact me so I can get your name on this list. All right? But again, take a picture of this with your phone. Get online, subscribe to these folks. They put out a lot of good stuff. Excuse me, please. I put out a lot of videos, but I can't cover everything. There's guys in here like Andrew from Maple Leaf Customs, Simple Customs by Eddie Papandrea. You were barbecuing. God bless you, brother. Somo Diecast, Ron from Somo Diecast, Armor Cat Auto Works. These guys absolutely rock. What's your thoughts on spraying ink through the airbrush? Brother, I'm working on a video here where I'm going to be using alcohol inks to just to show you what it does. But that's a really good point, Blackhawk. And again, sir, contact me, please. Let's talk about this. Like I said, your box will be coming here with your compressor, too, that you already won. So we'll get you all that stuff, too. Moose Man, absolutely. I'm here to answer your questions, brother. Gotta go. Semi-truck, thank you. You're too generous. Thank you so much for subscribing. You absolutely rock. Wow. Yeah, they are a bunch of great channels, Chuck. Thank you. And again, I look forward to doing my interview with you. It's going to be a lot of fun, and I'm truly looking forward to it. Yeah, well, Rico Bobby, get me your information stuff, man. And again, if I'm not subscribed to your page, I want to make sure that I do. But let's please do. Thank you, Godzukadin, and thank you for being a loyal subscriber, guys. You have 3 clubs. Yeah, we're a little bit behind the power curve there, brother. Sorry about that. I'm sorry that your internet connection was slow or whatever. Ace of Hearts. Sorry, guys. Sorry, guys, so much. All right. We have had a great evening. I mean, it's been a great evening. We had a lot of questions. We had a lot of answers. People talking back and forth, saying hello. And that's what all this is about. It's a lot of fun. And I look forward to doing one for you next month. I'm actually going to be going on a cruise next month with my buddy Carl and his wife Annette and my wife. And we're going to have a lot of fun. We're going down to the Bahamas for a few days. And it's something that I haven't done in about 10 years. And I'm really looking forward to it. But I got a lot more videos coming out. We got the 4 Horsemen builds coming out. And please participate in the 4 Horsemen builds. We don't have specific castings this year. We have themes. All right. So please check it out at 4 Horsemen Diecast on YouTube. Okay. A lot of stuff coming up. We got 2 new Horsemen. We got Tom from Spork Syndicate. We got Skip from Crossroads Speed Shop or Diecast and Speed Shop. Please, let's thank you, Chuck. Thank you. Yeah. We got 2 new Horsemen coming up. It's going to be fantastic, and we still have the guest Horsemen. But again, subscribe to these folks. Let's please do. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. God bless you. Have a great week. My voice is getting better. We got a lot more videos coming out. You guys absolutely rock, and thank you from the bottom of my heart. All right? No, I'm not going to have my wife on here. I don't want to do that. No. My channel. All right? Yeah, Keith is back. Him and I are doing a buddy build, and it's due the middle of February, and it's going to be awesome, so please tune into that. You guys rock. Thank you so much. God bless, and we will talk to you soon. Cheers.